setting up the recording when you was giving all the details.
So we can go.
That's why I said you'll see the Ignatius come to Barry, you know. But where do I pull up my character sheet again? It's right.
Double click on your character icon.
Yes, of course. All right, bingo. That'll work.
And under inventory is where you'll see your inventory stuff, and under spells is where you'll see your spells.
I don't have any. Not yet.
That's the beauty of the cleric at level 1, eh?
There's no beauty to that at all. That's the brutality.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Hey, you've got Turn Undead, which I'm sure there'll be tons of those.
I'll get like purify water next the second level.
That's right.
Todd, this is for you, buddy.
What do you?
Cleric.
Right.
All right. Now, at the start of this,
Cleric. Yeah.
if you want to do the intro, Jason, but where you could, if I say we could list who is playing what, like the caller, the mapper, maybe, I don't know.
Sure.
And we do that. Anyway, just tell me when you want me to pull the cord. Start in a second.
Go.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, welcome to Roleplay Cafe. I am here with David in the center, Big D there it says, right on my screen. Justin to the left. Top right is our Dungeon Master, Kevin Millman. Todd is above David, and of course Del Branham on the top left. Of course, this is on my screen, so who knows what you'll see. Del's character is Ignatius. He is doing nothing special as far as the homebrew rules. However, Justin is our quartermaster and treasurer character. Todd is our chronicler. He's going to be keeping notes on all of the amazing adventures that we have here today. David is the party caller, which is going to be so cool. And I am the mapper, which, well, you don't want to know how good I am at that. That's where we're at, guys. That's we're actually doing this old school with a caller, mapper, etc. So, welcome. And thank you, Kevin,
Excellent.
beforehand for this. This would be great.
Thanks very much.
No problem, folks. So for anybody who is just watching, we're using Basic Fantasy RPG as the core rules of this with a couple of house rules built on top. And we are going to be doing a small one-page dungeon today. It's not really small, but it's a one-page dungeon that I think leads really well into a larger dungeon crawl that I would like to do at another point in time. So we'll see how many of these characters survive and maybe are able to go and join into that one. So, you 5 brave souls. You're all from an orphanage of the Church of Saint Ygg. Saint Ygg is a lawful deity. They're incredibly righteous. They have become the dominant church across the land. Their paladins are the most paladin of paladins. They are the obnoxious, everything has to be right, and they hate all evil in the world. However, the church does realize that occasionally to get things done, they may need adventures of maybe not so strict morals to complete things. So to do that, they've been taking children that they've raised in their orphanage and providing them education in whatever field of adventuring seems to fit their natural talents. You 5 have come from said orphanage, and you have been taught to either do divine magic, do arcane magic, do the dark arts of thievery, or the brave battle warriors just to defend whatever needs to be defended. You've been called back to your hometown of Braymore. It's on the very edge of the swampland. And you've been called back by Father... sorry, let me just double check his name because it's been Father Tane. You've been called back to speak with him. There's been something that's happened in the town, a recent development. You haven't got many details, but it seems that there's been something bad happen to the children of the orphanage there. And so you 5 have made your way back from wherever you had been elsewhere in the world. and seem to arrive back in the town at roughly the same time. Father Tane gathers you all at the church, walks up to each of you, grasps you by the side of the shoulders, embraces you in a big hug, says, "Welcome back, Neric. Welcome back, Ignagnus. Welcome back, Allo. Welcome back, Rune." Who am I missing? Neric and Eldrew. Sorry. And
Eldrew.
He gives you a warm embrace, comments on how much you guys have grown since he's last seen you, and says, "We are in desperate need of your help." A large group of children were out exploring the bogs, and they never returned. We've sent scouts out trying to track them down, and they've managed to find, back in the bogs, the water levels have sunken down, and they found the remains of an old bridge, and by that bridge, an entrance to what looks to have been previously a temple of some sort. There's footprints all around that area. From what we're told, they look to be amphibious. And we have a scout that's sitting there watching in case there's any change. But if there's anything you guys could do to go back, we don't know what the state of those children are. We don't know if any of them are even still alive. But if you could find out and return any that are there, we want to make sure we can preserve their souls as best we can. As well, if you have, while you're going through, this temple is not known to us. I have no idea how long it's been there. Any information you can find out about what that temple is, please let us know. And of course, anything that you find there is of course your reward for this.
We do not need their souls to be lost, for sure.
Well, a lost soul of a child is worth, to be frank, 10 times the number of souls of an adult. We desperately want them back.
Eric will grab Father Tane's hand, and I'm assuming the bright, heavy ring that I'm sure is on one finger, and he will kiss it. And he will say, "Father Tane, I am sure I can speak for all of us in saying that we will do our best to recover these lost souls."
May the light be with you.
May the light
shine bright and guide you true. He offers you guys the ability to, if there's anything that you did want to pick up in town, if there was any gear that you did not have with you, he offers you the opportunity. He goes, on a mission like this, if there is something that you need, please let us know. If we can help you, we will. But otherwise, if you could make haste, I don't know. The children went missing 3 days ago. I don't know what's been done to them in those hours, and every hour that ticks by, I worry of their fate.
Father Kane, this temple ruins, is it what is the religious sect of this temple that lay in ruins?
None of our people have entered. They've only been scouting the outside. We didn't have anybody that we thought we could send in there that would come back alive. So I do not know. It's obviously ornate from what we're told. The staircase entrance looks very well made, but I don't have any idea of what religion it was.
Do you have any idea if anybody back in town would have any idea, would have any thoughts, any legends or anything that could be related to such a temple being buried in the bog?
We could ask around, but there's not many here that are older than myself. He goes, I can check and send a runner to let you know if we discover anything, but if I haven't heard of it, not to put so much emphasis on my own knowledge, but if I haven't heard of it, I don't know if anybody else would have either.
Well, against my better judgment, I think we should probably go right away.
Yes.
I don't think we have time to prepare, being children and all, and not to mention we don't know when the tides could rise in the swamp and bury it underwater once again.
Agreed.
Yes. How far is this ruins, actually?
So you guys are arriving here in the town about 10 a.m. And it's a 2-hour journey from town to the site where they discovered this.
Okay. All right.
So if you guys were to leave right now, you would arrive there at roughly noon.
Okay. Quickly, maybe get some quick supplies before we leave. Yes.
I am in no need of
supplies. You are not? Okay, well.
No,
I'm going to get a couple.
I was going to say the most important one that I need, I can just get on the way.
The harvest is ready for the reaping. We shall move now.
So out of
Really,
character,
you had to go there right away.
As far as picking up anything here in town, it's more if you had wanted to use your gold to buy a different weapon or things that you wouldn't be able to use supply for, is generally what you would do at this point. So if you had
actually, I don't. I have the supply thing, so I forgot that. So we're good.
Yep, no problem. That's why I wanted to mention it, just in case you're looking over trying to figure out if you want to buy rope or something. That's that's what your supply would be for.
Yeah, I forgot about the supply. Yeah. Then let us make haste.
Okay. So caller, this will be key point for you. You let me know when you guys are all ready, and if the players wouldn't mind putting yourselves in whatever sort of marching order you think you would be in.
Well, I shall lead the way, shield and sword, in front, Narek.
Okay. Who shall be after Bold Gallo? Anyone?
Oh, I should go.
You're gonna go.
No,
Nation thought
I'll do it.
fall in behind. What's your character's name, Todd?
Oh, the last one's
Mike Eldrew.
Eldrew, yeah. Eldrew, yep.
Well, I'll stay. Actually, you know what? I know it sounds. Maybe it doesn't sound as counterproductive, but I would prefer if I could stay in the back. I'm actually better with my crossbow
Okay.
than I am with any other implements. So,
Okay, so Narek, I guess, will go behind. He'll go second. Well, no, Gallo's up top. Okay, so then I'll go there. Okay, all right, cool. Yeah.
Are we headed north, south, east, or west from the town of Greynor?
It is basically northwest.
Northwest. Okay.
Wait,
2-hour hike northwest. Okay.
Through some nasty, mucky bogs, and
So my assumption is left to right, guys. We want to line up
guy.
so that it's apparent what our party order
I'm
is.
trying. I can't move my gun.
You can't? Uh-oh.
Todd,
Can you guys hear me?
try. Yep, we can hear you. Todd, try disconnecting and reconnecting in, because I noticed you don't have you must not have selected your character when you jumped in. Just try closing it and then reopening it for a second.
Closing my character?
No,
Yeah.
close
Closing
Foundry.
Foundry.
Yeah, close Foundry, then re-jump back in.
like log out and then log back in. Yeah.
Okay. I'll.
Because I noticed where it
Okay.
does player
See you in a
list.
second.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. Okay, hold on. I gotta find the link again. Where is the link? It's way up here. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no problem.
Technology. There you are. Okay. And link. Here I come. I'm on my way.
And when you open up, it should ask you to choose a character. Or
Well, it says select player.
yeah.
Join session. Here we go. Come on. There we go.
As we wait for
Narek, my experience with bogs was sinkholes, dangerous sand pits. Maybe we should tie a rope around our waist.
I have no experience with these circumstances and situations, so I concur wholeheartedly.
So I will break a
There we
50-foot
go.
rope out of my supplies, one of my supply units, 50-foot rope, and I will tie it around my waist and then hand it backward to those who want to wrap it around them.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
So
All right.
Gallows in front. Then
So
we
this
got
is you. This is you up front, right?
Yep. We're getting
Yeah,
this all in line.
Okay. And Narek, Ignatius, and Rune. Okay. Got it. All right. Yes, and I will.
Oh, he's getting real jittery.
Yeah.
All right. So, Narek, is your party ready to continue, or you guys still?
I'm assuming Rune is in the rear. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm going to stick out here in the back. So I'll take the rope and I'll actually tie it to my waist, but make sure I have my dagger nearby.
Okay. So yes, Mr. GM, that is our order. At this
All right.
until further notice.
Until everything goes sideways, guys.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
Narek,
you guys begin the-
you call your god GM?
Narek will be the first one that lived forever now. He's recognized as the proper god.
Yeah.
Narek, who is it you speak to?
Saint Ygg has spoken.
Fourth wall has been broken. All right, so you guys begin your 2-hour journey to where it was roughly marked on a map for you. It is really mucky. At points in time, it's really difficult to almost lift your feet as you're going through. There's mud coming in. You're constantly trying to empty the boggy water out of your boots. It stinks. You have flies and other mosquitoes and whatnot buzzing around you. There's a low mist that, even though it's it's early in the morning coming on to midday as you travel on, the mist doesn't ever seem to rise. It just sits there, and it makes the journey feel longer than it really is. But eventually, sometimes you have to pull your compadre up. They've tripped and stumbled, but you use the rope to pull them back up to their feet. And you do manage to make it to essentially the scene that you see in front of you here, the remnants of an older bridge. And although you can't see it on here, there is a staircase that we will say is right behind this tree here that heads down towards a temple of some sort. There is as you guys approach, you hear a whistle of a songbird that has obviously no place in a marsh like this that is largely populated with the sounds of crickets and frogs and what have you. You look in the direction of the songbird whistle that was sent to you, and you can see a young man. Man might be generous term. Late teenager, sitting up in a tree, and he kind of beckons you over. He's been the one that's been keeping watch of what's happening here. His name is Tarn. And as you guys approach, he says, may the light be with you. Thank goodness you're here.
Have you seen anything? What is your name, boy?
My name is Tarn, and there are beasts like I have never seen that come in and out of the staircase. They look like common frogs, but they walk like men.
Well, they are not men.
No, but they stand on 2 feet and they carry weapons. They make unholy sounds, not like any tongue I've ever heard. And I've seen them come in large numbers in and out of this area over the last day or so. They're more active at night. when the sun starts to set. But
They come out of
They,
this stairwell. What do they
take
do
count.
when they come out?
I have not followed them. I was told to stay here and wait for folks like yourselves. But they seem to go off into the marsh. They come back. Sometimes they bring food, carcasses of animals, but I have not seen anything else. They do have the ability, I've seen, to make giant leaps. Sometimes they go down to all fours rather than walk on their 2 feet, but very, very frightening. They have weird warts and large bumps all over them, and large yellow eyes bulge off the top of their head.
Well, we know this now. We could trap the exit. We could prepare traps around the area for these creatures. What say you?
You could definitely give that a shot. I've not tried to go too close to the entrance.
No, it's wise
Dan-
you not. Yes.
Have you
not
heard
something-
them speak? Do they have a language?
They appear to be able to communicate. They come out and you hear a croaking noise, but I haven't been able to determine what tongue it is. It's not anything I've ever heard before.
Okay, just taking a quick look around while they're talking with Tarn. What kind of environment? Like, I know we're in a swamp, but are there like many trees or brush or anything like that, or little like islands or anything where we would be able to find cover or hide behind? I'm just trying to get an idea of how we could ambush.
So there is a large tree right here by the entrance, right where my mouse is currently. Otherwise, around it's largely boggy marsh, like thin, spindly trees. This is the largest tree of any substance that you would probably recognize as a tree. Everything else is more like tall weeds, really, that are coming out of the ground or deadened wood.
Yeah, is it like a la the Great Marsh, where it's pretty much a flat plain of just rot?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
Tarn, my boy, have you remained to stay hidden inside this fetid swamp from these creatures?
He stands up fully, and you can see that his whole outfit he's got mud stuck to him with little bits of straw and grass. And as you get closer to him, and as he starts to walk towards you, there's just a nasty smell off of him. He's been laying in the muck as best he can. He's been covering his face with it. He's been trying to become one with the mud, essentially, to keep an eye on things.
I know this kid's covered in leeches. It's gross.
In fact, there's one right on his neck that you can see that he doesn't seem to notice.
You did good, Tarn. You covered yourself.
Did Tarn get a number of these creatures? Did he keep tally of how many he's seen go?
More importantly, is there any evidence that the children are here?
He goes, I have not seen hide or hair of any children, but for numbers, I tried to keep count. They look very similar, but I believe I've counted at least 15 unique ones coming in and out, but there may be more. It's hard for me to tell. There's been times where I've been able to just keep my head down and not be seen at all, and then there's times where I see them and I can't tell if they are the same creature or not.
Have you determined any other possible entrances?
No, I have not. I have not left this spot. I came here to see what I could find. Early on, before they've come and gone a few times, there was tracks that looked like they had dragged the children here, which is how we found this spot. But since then, as he points to the ground, what's left of tracks, like the marsh, kind of just eventually soaks anything back up. But you can see that there seems to be like three-fingered toes, or three toes of handprints and footprints all around this area. He goes, they've covered up anything that would resemble something for the children at this point.
Tarn, we expect to go further into this tower, and you should stay on guard, on watch here to let the Father know upon our return, or if we do not return. How long should he wait?
That's what he was about to ask. How long should I wait? I've been here for quite some time. I would like to return to, if I can, but I will definitely wait to see what comes of your fate. But how long should I wait before I assume the worst?
Yes.
Okay, so you said that it took us to about midday to get here, right? So
Yes.
it's like the sun's high in the sky at this point. I'd say, well, it'd probably be best to try and get out before dusk. I can't see us staying here for any longer. Like, I can't see us staying here overnight. I think by then, we're pretty much doomed anyways.
If
That's a good
Todd,
thought.
if these creatures come out at dark, you know we are doomed.
Yeah, they're nocturnal. Possibly.
If they do not, then we will.
Okay, so if I see them but not you,
Then leave
I
when
will-
you have the best, safest route.
I will head back and let the Father know, and I hope that is not the case and that the light is able to bring you back to the surface before then.
Narek will walk over to him, trying to unsuccessfully keep his robes from dragging in the mud as they've done the whole trip here.
Yeah, the whole bottom half of your robes are just
Vestments,
yeah, they're now just like caked in mud and
Yeah. He'll try to or attempt to kind of stand straight up, before Tarn, and he'll hold his symbol of Ygg, which we'll say it kind of looks like a face superimposed over like a kind of like a sun symbol, and except mine's it's, I don't know, who can just say it's just maybe copper, it's a copper holy symbol. And Narek will hold it up, and he'll kind of wave it in some type of pattern in front of Tarn's face and over his heart, and he will say, "May Ygg protect you in your journeys, and know in your heart of hearts that he realizes your bravery, and it will not be forgotten."
And you see Tarn get a little bit straighter in the back and trying to stand up a little bit more proud, and he raises his left hand in a clenched fist straight up, and he says, may the light guide you." And he takes his hand and places it over his heart, and then kind of slinks back a little bit and seems to be trying to get down into his little mud boggy hole that he was sitting in, and
There's some really good filth over here.
yeah, this is where I've made my home now.
All right.
I will loosen the rope from around my waist. If we are headed in, I don't believe we want to be tied to each other here.
Yes.
And I'll
Let's-
coil it
let's
back up
free
if
ourselves.
everybody unties. We will need a torch, I believe, and again, I will lead the way with a torch in my and shield.
Okay. I would suggest maybe against using a torch because of the wetness of the area and also the possibility of gas pockets of rotting vegetation. We can hit a pocket and it would go up in flames. It would probably be best to have a lantern because at least it's guarded against something like that. And also the moisture doesn't seem to attack that light nearly as quickly.
That no argument. Yes, great lantern.
Lantern, okay. So if somebody, I assume, is going to use supply to produce a lantern and some oil for that. Who's going to be
will.
our lantern carrier?
So for sure, I'm actually just going to carry one myself. I'll still be in the back of the group, but I'll also have one.
Well, I'm leading. I don't know if I should, but who's beside me?
I'm in behind. Maybe I'll sling my shield,
Okay.
and I'll take it out. I'll take the supply and have the lantern ready. Okay.
Okay.
And oil. Okay.
All right,
Alright,
so
so-
that is going to be Rune having one.
Yeah, and I'll take away 2 supply for that. So
All right. And
Yeah, is that 2 supply I have to take away for that?
Yeah, take away 2 supply and then just add back. You can just click on the little plus symbol there and add in.
And I took 1 for my.
And this is individual supply, not group supply, correct?
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
So Rune has 1, and
Okay, so
sorry,
to
and
add
Eldred.
stuff to this,
Yeah, so I'm trying to look at some icons that I can see here that might be good for like a torch marker. The only one that I can really see that's decent is the sun one, but can we change the color of that at all?
I'm not sure.
Or just even to have like a little yellow marker on there or something. Do you have anything like that?
okay.
Sorry, I'm just
Okay.
setting everybody's light levels here properly, so whenever you guys get to the next section, you're set properly. All right, and I think I do. And
Lantern. Is that 1 flask of oil I get for that, or
yeah.
for that one supply? It will give me 1 flask of oil. Okay, yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. So how, Kevin, how are you tracking oil?
So the lantern works for, what is it, 18 plus 1d6 turns?
Yeah. Did you want us to roll it, or did you want to have it hidden and then you're just going to keep track?
I'm going to keep track.
Okay.
So that is...
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so that's been noted. So I know when your lanterns will now burn out. Hopefully it happens at a completely inopportune time.
Oh, we can only hope.
Yeah, that's my hope. All right, so as you guys enter the staircase of this, I'm just going to.
Are we lost already? Are we okay?
Yeah. How's the map looking so far? Yeah.
Okay, do you guys have bogglings up the top left corner of your screen where you had launch screen before?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Everybody
Click on that, and you'll go to that map.
Yep, exactly.
Still loading.
Yeah, it may take a moment to pull it down for everybody. And hopefully hopefully this works as intended. Otherwise, we will be doing it where the mapper will really have to come into play. We'll do it all theater of the mind.
Oh, did you have a fog of war or anything set up?
Yep.
I'm still stuck on 90, looks like.
Yeah, that's where mine is.
Are you? Okay, all right, okay.
Let's see that.
Stop streaming music for everybody for while that happens.
I'm assuming we're still headed north here, according to the opening, northwest.
Yes, we'll say
Okay.
that the opening's in the northwest.
Okay, good.
So I've got Justin should be on the screen here now. We'll see who comes in next. David should have his.
Yep, I just popped to 100, and there I am. Yep.
Canvas drawing filled on my side, it said.
There you go. And Todd will be the last one in, I think.
Excuse me.
Bless you, bless you.
So yeah, so each of these, you'll see how when I drew the map, each one of these kind of got 4 little squares on it, but that's a 10-foot square. It's just that the dungeon tile that I used actually kind of divides up into 5-foot segments there, but
Yeah.
Ah, there we are. Okay.
All right, so everybody's over here. You guys begin to descend down the staircase. It goes down for a few moments, about a good 20 feet down, and terminates into a very slick. There's water that's poured in. You can still hear it trickling. The stone floor is a little bit slick, so you're kind of watching your step as you come down. There's very finely carved stone flooring and walls. There's a nice arched ceiling at the top, but there has been some roots and some cracks in that ceiling that have let water come in. Scattered along the floor here, you see wet footprints, muddy footprints that look very similar to what you had seen up on the surface of like the three-toed footprints. As you're looking at them, you can see some that looks like whatever the creature was traveling on all fours, and other times they were traveling upright. And the ones that look like they're on all fours, there seems to be large gaps at times between the sets of footprints. Also scattered along the floor here, you see small, about I don't know, maybe 3-inch long needle-like, like dark needles, almost like from a pine tree. You'd almost think. You can see those kind of littered along the floor, as well as some torn off wings from some sort of a bug, kind of littered here. And give me just a moment here. Now that everybody's up here, we'll add some sounds back in.
May the light of Ygg's embrace cover us all and protect us all from harm. Now, you warriors may continue in knowing that you are covered in Ygg's blessings.
Amen. I will proceed.
You can hear. You start to hear the sound of croaking, which hopefully you actually hear in real life right now.
Except from frogs. Ygg doesn't like frogs.
Ygg's only weakness.
I'm just gonna pick up one of these little needles that you indicated, and do they look like are they plant based or are they
as you pick it up? As you pick them up, they almost appear to be small, thin bone. As you pick one up and you kind of turn it over in your hand, it seems to be like long. It's almost like a tube, like a hollow straw that comes to a sharp point at the end, and it's made out of almost like a cartilage type thing.
All right, keep our eyes open, my friends. And you said there's also feathers too, right?
Not feathers. It almost looks like insect wings, like membrane type wings.
Right. Oh, okay. Some sort of.
I will proceed forward at about a rate of 10 feet per, minute or so. Trying to investigate every step, every area as I go. Narek. And just so you know, Kevin, I still have no screen on the boglings. No data.
You have no...
So when I click on launch screen, I can see everything, but when I click on the boglings, it says 100%, but I'm not seeing anything.
Is it just black?
No, it's a gray. It's just a gray, empty, as if there's art supposed to be, but no art there.
Oh,
okay. Try using your scroll wheel and come out of that just a little bit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be moving at all.
Maybe he needs to rejoin the game, the session.
Yeah, let me...
So it'll reload again.
Is everybody else seeing their tokens and stuff there?
Yeah, I see everything.
Yep, I see everything.
Try just hitting F5, Jason.
F5?
My Jitsi just collapsed, and I had to re-enter it, and the recording just stopped.
Oh boy!
Oh, good. There you go. I needed to refresh. Very cool. Okay, gotcha.
So F5 does it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
Right.
So, folks, with that description, In a single turn, in a what we're going to call a 10-minute turn, you all can move 40 feet, which would be 4 of these big squares, or if you're counting the small squares, then obviously that is 8 of those smaller squares forward. Let your caller know what you want to do, and then the caller will let me know what you guys are all doing.
Okay, so fighters to the front.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what we want to do?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keeping my eyes
Yeah,
peeled
moving
with
up.
every step.
You guys
We're all
wanna-
human, right? So no. All right.
Yeah. You guys want to put your tokens kind of where in the order you want them?
Yeah, so I'm here in front 4, right? Yep.
I can't see anybody. Okay, what happened? Oh, there you are. Okay.
It put me actually when I went
I'll
right
move myself up.
beside you. It put me through the wall.
Yeah, that's just because of the nature of the artwork. That's all. I think.
Oh, Lantern Man needs to be up.
If you hold down, if you move your character using the arrow keys, it's a little easier. You can also hold down Shift as you're dragging your token around. You can place it.
So does Eldrew want to get up next Gallo to the Gallo or?
I'm trying to.
You're trying.
To,
Oh,
but
okay.
I can't
Okay.
seem to move.
Okay.
I can't seem to move. Come on now. Nope.
I just
The
use
arrows
the
aren't
arrow
working
keys,
either.
Todd. Just with the arrow key, you'll walk.
Well, I am trying to.
Oh.
Or
Let's see.
oops.
Yeah, no. I'm trying.
You're locked. You're locked down, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm locked.
Let me
up.
try just putting
Damn.
Eldrew back on
Get
the
out
map.
again and back in.
Okay, 1 second. I'm going to delete Eldrew off and put him back on in case there was something wrong with his token from before. Eldrew is gone. He died. No, he didn't.
Wait a minute.
And then Eldrew should be back there now.
No, I'm going. It's so late. I can't see. Where do we go? There we go. Okay, I see. I think I know what I did wrong. I didn't have that little open square symbol at the upper left. I didn't have select token. I guess I didn't have it selected.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Learning
I
curve.
didn't even notice that. Okay.
Yeah, make sure you're on the select token, not the target or something. Okay, so
All right.
you guys move slowly forward down this hallway. You're seeing along the walls, they are very elegantly carved with symbols of humans that you don't really recognize, but it looks like it's almost like it's a facade of a great battle. And along those carvings, you can see 3-fingered handprints dragged across in mud and blood across them, both coming and going in both directions.
They desecrate this temple to man.
Some of the water has seeped down and started to like make small cracks along the way, and you hear the fluttering of insect wings as you descend down in here.
As we continue down the corridor, is there any evidence
Beware,
as to what this temple may have, or whose temple this may have been?
At
this
this
time?
point, no.
Okay.
At this point, no. There does not appear to be any.
I will continue forward into the dark narrative.
And what did you say was on the walls again? Besides
There looks to be like
the bloody prints, but the decoration on the walls.
There looks to be like almost like a relief or a carving of some sort of a battle. You see humans on horseback charging into what you assume is a battle, but there doesn't. There's no writing or any really distinctive marks at that point.
Okay. All right. Shall we continue?
Yes, I will.
So we're going really slow, right?
Yes, sir. Very slow.
Feeling ahead.
Trying to go about 40 feet per per round.
Okay.
Is there
the floor
an
is it like is it any depth of water on the floor, or is it just kind of damp?
You see small puddles. It's not like it's not flooded or anything. There's small puddles of water here and there, tracks of mud. It's obviously been a high traffic area, but it's not like it's flooded in here at this point. There's evidence that maybe at one point a large amount of water had come in, but at this point in time, it's mostly just dug up the puddles and what have you.
Okay. All right.
As you guys begin to walk forward a little bit more, I'll let you guys get all in position of where you want to be before we describe what's up ahead of you. You should be able to see just in front of you what looks to be a crossroads coming up, or like a cross section. Oh, Ignatius, I don't know if you... Yeah, I was going to say, you might want to back up a little bit.
Yeah.
Come back.
So you can see the beginning of a crossroads up ahead of you. It seems to branch off further in front and off to the sides. The smattering of wings becomes even louder, and at that point, you're going to see a few creatures appear all around you as they come from the cracks of the walls. And I have to move some folks around because you're covering up tokens.
Do I need to move back? No? Okay.
No, that's all right. I got you. All right, and they come diving down at you, these creatures that they're about the size of a football, with beaks that look very similar to what you had seen scattered along the floor. Wings that don't seem like they should be big enough to hold up this football are on them, but they seem to be dive bombing out through some of the crumbling cracks near the ceiling, dive bombing down towards you. And at that point, we're going to enter into a combat, and if we go over to the combat tracker, all of them should be on there.
Nice.
And all of you should be there. And at that point, I'm going to roll us for an initiative. Sorry, actually, I should have asked if there's going to be anybody from your side casting. These creatures are not casters, but was anybody from your side going to be casting anything at these?
No, not me.
No.
Okay. All right. You guys won the initiative. So...
Okay, so there are 5 Sturges on the tracker and 4 on the map. Where's the overlap?
Good question. Give me a second here to... There he is. Right there. I'm just going to move him there and you guys there.
Okay. All right.
Wonderful.
How close is the Sturge that's between me and Ignatius?
That is a 5-foot distance. We're just going to ignore height for the sake of simplicity.
Okay.
So they've dive bombed down and haven't landed on you because they lost the initiative roll. They're just down roughly at your head level as they all come pouring out of that hole.
All right.
So you can kind of see them. They look like they're almost hovering and picking a target of sorts before they're about to strike.
I'm thinking if I want to actually go with a for sure hit, or if I want to try and attack with speed. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead, draw my dagger, and can I try and stab the Sturge that's in front of me?
Sure. Try to make sure you click on your target icon in Foundry, and then click on that guy first before you then roll your attack.
Okay. Oh, how do I click on him? for that?
So if you click on the target, you should then be able to click right on his token, and it should like highlight his token a little bit for you.
Okay, yeah, I see there's a red circle around him.
Yep, and then you can then just go in and roll your attack.
Okay, no bonus. Is it like from behind or anything like that?
I believe your character. I believe you guys get the sneak attack where it's.
Normally I would get a +4 if it has a back. So am I attacking it from behind? Like, did it go after?
You are. It's facing towards Ignatius as it comes down.
There.
All right, 14 and 3. Or sorry,
And,
it's actually greater than that.
Yeah, it was a 19 to hit, which is an easy hit. The dagger comes through, and you just basically like cut that football in half, and just insect guts just go, and it falls in halves on either side as your dagger cleaves through it, and leaves it dead easily.
Okay, I'm a little more terrified now. Yeah, competency. It's weird.
All right, who else from your guys' side is going?
I will attack this one directly in
Oh,
front.
look.
Now I clicked on it, but it didn't roll. So now I roll. There we go.
Oh no!
That sadly does not hit.
It's not good.
Yowza.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm scared now.
How's
These damn
Alright.
beasts move quickly.
that? Are
Yeah,
you?
as you swing,
the
you see it.
map? Hmm.
Todd's video is chunking up pretty
All
bad
right.
for me.
I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, it is.
Pretty bad. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna turn my video off.
Yeah.
Because this is not helping. Okay, camera off, and that might help. Okay, now on the map, do you guys actually see the Sturges on the map?
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Mm-hmm.
Their tokens?
Yes.
Okay, I don't see that. Actually, I don't see anybody else except myself.
I didn't
on
see
this
it
map.
initially. I had to go to. I had to reset the boglins up. I went to launch.
Try hitting F5 again.
Or hit F5, right?
Yeah, I reset.
5. Okay. Yeah, let's see here. Hello, F5. F5. There we go. And
Wow.
restart there. Yeah, go ahead. I'm slow anyway, so oh my gosh, there they are.
There you are. Yeah.
Oh my.
I see
Look
them
at
all
them
now.
Oh my god. Okay. All right, I will attack this guy in front of me. All right, and I guess I just
Target him first, and then click on your roll to attack.
Did I target him? Put a little circle on him. Is he targeted?
He'll turn red,
can't-
right?
I can't tell.
Yeah, I can't see if you
When you click on it, you should turn red, I think, is what the guys are saying.
Okay. Well, it
a
turns
little-
red as long as I'm over it.
Just roll. That's fine. I can always see what your roll is and tell you whether it hit or not.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, I'm attacking and roll. There is a.
Oh. Oh, wow. Yeah.
That 4 unfortunately did not hit, and you did not. You were not able to cause any damage to him. As you also swing, and it dodges out of your way. The flapping of the wings is. They have to flap their wings incredibly fast to keep this larger than normal body hovering just in front of you.
Narek will raise his shield and he'll try to attack the one that's directly to the south of him.
Okay.
So, I don't know. It's okay. Yeah, I see what you guys were saying about it being highlighted or not. Okay, all right. So, is that right?
Yes.
There you go.
Nice.
Okay. I don't know if that's right though. I don't think that's. Let me see. Don't I get a? Okay, I got a 9. Okay, it's my intelligence. That's 8. Okay. Yeah. All right.
You swing forward with your mace,
Okay.
and unlike the cleaving that was done before, this is just a bludgeoning where your mace enters it, and you just hear like a wet, almost like you would smash your mace into like a watermelon.
That's gross.
And the beast doesn't fall to the ground. I mean, it's kind of half stuck to your mace, but it's clearly destroyed and dead. And you almost have to give it a shake to have it fall off. It lands with a heavy thump on the ground. Which one was that you had targeted? Sorry,
the one directly to the south of me.
So
right next to Eldrew. Yeah. Okay.
Awesome. So that's what happens to that poor beast, and he falls dead. And is there anybody left to go on your guys' side?
Well, I can't reach anybody from my position. I wasn't going to stick through and try to hit that with it.
I was going to say, are you stuck only with a dagger or a quarterstaff at this point? You don't have like darts. You don't have a sling or anything.
No, I get just those two.
Okay.
Other than the scroll, but I ain't going to waste it on Sturge. No, I'm just out of position, out of reach, basically.
All right, no problem. So then we're going to. Sorry, I actually didn't click on the begin combat here, but ignore that roll. I should have done that previously. But the Sturge is his turn now anyway. That's fine. So this Sturge here, the one that's directly south of Gallo, I believe it is going to go forward, trying to leech right onto the side of your arm with its beak attack here. 2 is not going to hit you. The one directly next to him is also going to try to do the same thing to you. They're all around you, so you're a good source of food in their eyes.
And I'm giant.
16, I believe, is probably going to hit.
No, it does.
And we'll just roll the last one here, just to see if he also hits.
No.
Oh.
No go on the 13.
Right. I'm a 16 AC, I think. Pretty sure.
All right. So, as these guys attack onto you, they're going to do 1d3 plus blood sucking.
Oh.
And so, if you're not able to get rid of, and that's 3 damage to you, please.
3. Okay.
If you're not able to get rid of them off of you, automatically next turn you will take 1d3 damage again as it continues to suck blood.
Gotcha.
And the other 2 are floating around here on their turn. So that should be everything for this round of combat. I'm going to take us to the next one, which will re-roll initiative. Is anybody casting any spells?
No.
No.
All right. As it runs down the list here. And we will re-roll. Tie roll is going to go to the players on initiative.
Yay.
I will attempt to kill one that is sucking on my shoulder or whatever here.
Okay.
So I'm just going to roll on the one north of me.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Here we go. Die, you beast! No!
You begin swatting at it, and for some reason you just the pain in your arm from its needle being stuck in so deep, you're not able to turn your body to actually hit it.
Right.
Sword plays like the training you shouldn't have missed, Gallo. Yeah,
That's right. I never thought I'd be fighting giant bugs. Men is what I anticipated I would fight. If these things had a sword, I would be winning.
Kevin?
Yes.
Would I be able to run past Narek and kind of stand over where that Sturge is just underneath him? And is that still 10 feet or is that 5 feet?
That is 5 feet there. So I realized afterwards that I should have used a different flooring rather than flooring that looks like a grid as well. But each of those little squares that you see there are 5 feet, and
5 feet.
It's but the big square, the one that contains all of it, is a 10-foot marker.
Okay.
So, like right now, you 4 are all standing in a 10-foot square.
Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to run up, and you said that there is one on, Gallo actually has one of these sturges on him. Can I go up to it and kind of stab it or rip it off? Like, just...
You can attempt to stab into it. One of my sturges got moved.
Yeah, I saw that. He went all the way down to the hallway there. I was like,
Yeah. I was like, where'd he go?
I thought he was going to get help or something. I wasn't sure what was going on.
yeah, it's going to raise the alarm. Okay, so what did you want me to do? Is it just a normal, like, melee attack?
Yep, just do a normal melee attack.
Okay, now is this considered a backstab at all, or just no? It's.
I don't think at this point, because with him being on the arm,
Okay.
I don't think it's a backstab, but
No, that's fine.
Oh.
that's a no-go.
I tried it. Tried to get it off.
Yeah.
From the
Okay. All right, I'm going to try and do the same. Try and get my sword into that creature and fling him off of Gallo. All right?
All right.
Kill it, Eldrew, kill it!
I'm trying, my friend. I'm trying.
Try harder.
Oh,
I think I missed
nobody's
sword.
able to get this off your arm. It's partly because you keep moving around,
Right.
Gallo. In
Oh,
pain,
still.
you're like, ah.
Watch me swing that thing.
Ignatius, what are they doing up there? All I see is a bunch of flailing.
I'm just on my tiptoes trying to look over and just.
It is not my fate to be the dinner for insects.
He rolled it. Roll it, sucker.
All right, so who do we have left to go this round?
Me, but I can't reach anybody.
Yeah, I think I'm out of position as well. So
All right. So we will skip down to the Sturges. Jason, you immediately take 1d3 damage. I will roll that here in a second. I hate that it's 1d3 because I actually have to type it. Luckily, only 1 damage this time, as your shaking has kind of loosened up its grip a little bit.
Right.
But it will not roll to attack. It's going to stay firmly attached to you. The other one, seeing how good of a lunch you look like, though, decides to also
Give
in for an attack. It misses terribly. It almost bumps into its counterparts. And the other one here, the one that's just my mouse is over here right now, is going to try to jump in and get to Eldrew. And let's do a roll for that. 5 is also going to miss. And that's the end of the Sturges' turn. So we'll just skip through combat here. Round 3, re-roll for initiative. Sturges get to go first. Jason, take another D3 of damage.
Okay.
Which is going to... I should set this up as a... that's another single point of damage. The dice are in your favor there.
A single point, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, single point. D3 came up as a 1. And then they're going to do the same attacks again. Rolling 1 to attack Jason. Miss. And then the other one rolls to attack Eldrew. Eldrew, does 12 hit you?
Nope.
Nope. All right. So now we're over to you guys again.
Okay, I will try again to hit this one on me. I must get these off as I feel the blood drain from my body. Oh, I cannot
If you
try
go
it.
side of the Sturges in the entrance, I'm going to feel real bad.
Up against the wall back.
Just
No.
stop.
No.
Stop turning. And
If
then I'm just
my
gonna go
muscles
forward.
weren't so giant, I might be able to get it loose.
I've got this, my friend.
You're like the bodybuilder who can't reach between his shoulder blades.
Right, exactly. Oh, I'm terrible.
Who was that?
13 hits. 13 hits. And 2 damage kills it.
Yes.
As,
Yeah, so I'm just gonna like rip it right out of him, like friggin'. Yeah, and then just throw it right onto the ground.
Ah, thank you, Rune.
There's still 2. Don't pay attention to me. Pay attention to them. Yeah.
Blood is splurting out where it had its proboscis stuck in me, right?
Oh, it's gonna itch so bad.
That's a lot of dice.
All right.
Okay, sorry, Eldrew. Who did Eldrew just try to attack?
I think it was gonna be the one just in front of him.
Yeah.
12 does hit. Yes.
Okay,
And
do
2 damage. 2 damage is the exact amount to kill it. Well done.
Mm-hmm.
And then is anybody able to make any attack on the last remaining Sturge?
Not I. No.
No.
I will spout litanies in Gallows' direction. He's looking kind of ashen at
Yes,
this point.
exactly.
May the blessings of...
That's right.
Well, the last Sturge is going to come forward, stand on top of its corpse's, its fellow mate's corpse, and then try to attack into Gallo again, because Gallo's such a large.
Because he's
Yummy
squirting
looking
blood.
target.
I must smell great with blood
No,
splurting.
no.
Oh, Steiner!
3 damage to Jason.
Oh, you must rescue the children. As I start to pass out, dropping weapons and shield, as this thing's stuck on my chest, I look at Nerek, and you can tell from my dead eyes that there is no Gallo left for this adventure.
No. Damnable beasts. You will be avenged!
By who?
Can I have it?
Ignatius! Unleash hell!
All right. After that Sturge goes, who's next?
I'm gonna just try and stab the thing as best as I can.
All right.
You don't have to worry about hitting me now, because I'm already dead.
No go.
I will avenge you, my. I will. Come on. Ah.
How many warriors does it take to kill a couple of Sturges?
Oh no.
With this party? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, I guess our 2 fighting types just went. Did you guys want to?
Yeah, you guys gonna maneuver around each other at all?
Yeah.
you're
I was
all
gonna
kind of
ask.
standing there.
No, actually, I walk up to where Gallo fell and dip my hand in his blood and
Here we go.
My eyes open, and I grab his hand
fine wine.
in my last breath. Don't forget my map, and I stick it in his chest. And it's like a straight line that says 80 feet on it.
I'm still sucking him. And he's like a fine wine. Take the map and rest well.
There's the map.
Where's the skull and crossbones?
That's
at?
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Stick around, Jason. You may be fine. Gallo's not, but Jason might be fine. All right. So, is anybody going to try to attack this last Sturge before they?
Yeah,
Before we go to the
so
next
I
round?
missed.
I can't tell where it's at.
yeah, well, me and Eldrew were already dead, so it's wherever where Gallos's body has
Oh,
fallen. It's
Sorry,
there,
actually, I guess
so.
I'll just delete off this token here. Let me delete off the. I'm just gonna move Eldrew for a second. Delete.
Oh boy, it got really dark.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm just going to hurl taunts at it.
So you should be able to see the one remaining Sturge there, in front of Eldrew.
All right. Do we have initiative?
We haven't. Have you
Nerek,
gone?
Nerek, and yeah,
I mean, can I logically even reach from back here? That's why I haven't done anything. You know.
Not
So,
from back here, but
yeah.
you could move through my space.
Oh, we can
to
move through
forward,
spaces
yeah.
like that? Okay.
Come
So how
stand
far
over
can I
my
move?
dead body to kill this thing.
Can I move 15 feet or 10 feet up?
Yeah, go ahead, move yourself up. I just
No,
moved,
not,
I just moved Gallo's dead body out of the way for now. Kicked his corpse down the hallway a little bit.
Okay. All right. I'll move. Oops. Here.
Ah!
Yeah, I'll move there. Okay, and then I'll attack. I'll attack it.
Kill it.
No,
That will not kill it.
no.
All right. Wow, the rolls are great.
Yep.
The father's going to have to send another party, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
And the Sturge wins his initiative
Oh,
again.
Oh, jeez.
Back in the day, we called this a hallway crawl, not a dungeon crawl.
Right, yeah, right.
He's attack towards Eldrew.
Nice green die. Look
Oh,
at that.
good.
Who's rolling? Oh, sorry,
That was
I didn't realize you
What?
still had to go, Del.
Flipped in and tried to.
No, we tried to do a swing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That wasn't the Sturge. Dang it.
yeah. No, sorry. New round. Sturge is going. I didn't realize that Del hadn't finished off his roll from last time.
Oh, good.
Tries and fails to attack. So now you guys all have your turn here. All four of you have a shot at this one fluttering freaking.
Swing.
Friggin'
War-
die here.
Warriors and rogues first.
Oh, no.
I got a 10.
That's a no.
Ah.
I got a.
No!
Oh.
There we go.
All right.
There we go. Oh, it only does 1 damage. You badly bruise it, but it's still standing.
There you
Yes,
Come
there
on.
we go.
Oh.
So, out of it.
As it can bounce from one staff, the mace comes and hits it from the other side, and squishes it dead, and the Sturge dies.
go. Wow.
I was trying to catch it with chopsticks.
Okay, so so the moment that it's down, I'm actually gonna run over to Gallows, and there's no way for him to be recovered, right? Like looking at him, he's like, no, he's cold, no pulse. There's nothing I can do to statch the bleeding or bring him back, or
He dropped to. Were you at you're at 0 exactly, or did you go
Zero
into negative?
exactly. Yes.
Roll a save for death.
Ah, cool. Let me get in here. All right, I need a 14. My Constitution's a +1. So here we go. I need a 13 or better, basically, right? How come it didn't roll? There it goes. Oh! I am happy going toward the light of Saint Ygg.
As you try to put pressure over the like straw-like hole in his arm that's still trickling the little bit of blood that's left in him because the beast sucked most of it out of him. You're holding it over and you're kind of calling to him and slapping him in the face. His eyes briefly flutter and then fall open, but all the light in him is gone, and Gallo has passed.
I got bids on his.
Dibs on his shit.
yeah.
While y'all were fighting, I was.
How does that?
So, as we come out of that combat, you guys spent a turn just recovering and trying to get things going. You've been down here now for 30 minutes and already lost one member of
Yeah.
your party.
Okay, so recovering his item, like as bad as it is, like recovering his items. What did you have on you, Jason?
I had a longsword,
Yeah, click his inventory.
chainmail,
Yeah.
shield,
And you
6
guys
supply numbers, 6 available supply choices,
We should
50
do
foot
that up.
50 foot of rope.
And you don't find any gold pieces.
Mm-mm.
No one has gold.
No,
Yeah.
Gallo had a
So we could divvy up.
Gallo practiced the swallowing of valuable items to keep them hidden.
Yeah.
Well, I got news for you. You just evacuated.
Yeah, that's right. So if you want to dig through the feces in my chainmail, you might find gold.
I'm good. Okay.
We're gonna let old swamp.
Oh,
Somebody go get Swamp Boy. He's used to this.
Prison bank.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
Poor Gallo. Yeah, so
Okay,
I'll just kind of go over, kind of close his eyes, and be like, may Saint Ygg lead you to golden pastures, and I'm sorry. And then we'll go ahead, and then we're just gonna have to kind of take his stuff at this point. So did we want to divvy this up? You wanted the long sword there, Ignatius?
Just keep in mind your
Nah, I'm a mage.
so keep in mind your inventory and your encumbrance as well.
Yeah, because I was going to say, most of this is going to overload me, right? Especially me, because I don't have a very high strength. But I was going to say, did you want the long sword? I mean, you're not trained with it, but you could still technically use it.
And nobody else needs it.
It is a bladed weapon. I cannot use it.
I could use it.
I've already got one. I don't need one.
Well,
Says he's already got one.
If you can, yeah. Anyway,
I mean, it's real.
I can perhaps carry a little bit of your other gear.
Okay. How about the rope and the supply?
Yeah, I can carry that and let you get the sword.
And what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and I'll take like one of my daggers and throw it in the backpack. Or actually, no, I guess I have I'll just strap the sword to the side.
Ignatius can take on one more supply before he becomes encumbered.
Okay. Well, I take the rope.
And
yeah.
Okay, so you're taking the rope. Okay. I can just drag and drop from one person's inventory to another.
That'll work.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the long sword. How much more weight can I carry?
If you look at the bottom of your inventory sheet, you'll see where it has a.
Oh yeah, the red going up. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I see it. Okay, and can we divvy up the supply number between the three of us?
So Ignatius is now at maximum
areas.
weight.
Ignatius. Maximus.
Okay, so I'll go ahead. I'll strap the long sword, but we still have a shield and chainmail. I'd like to kind of keep some other slots open for inventory, just for in case we do run into anything that may need to be carried. Did we just want to leave that behind and maybe pick up if needed?
Probably.
Yeah, leave it behind. Yeah.
Pick it up on the way out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice and convenient. It's close to the exit, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a convenient place to die. Yeah. Oh. Okay.
We could each, as I said before, we could each take 2 supply if we have the room.
Hey, I'm gonna go out by the exit and wave in old Swamp Boy to join us because we need a replacement. Now, and Jason, you can take over Swamp Boy.
I'm sure that's going to win him over.
Yeah, is that what we're going to call him, Swamp Boy?
Swamp Boy.
Yeah, one of our toughest fighters has fallen in combat. Come down here. Yeah.
We need another body.
Tarn?
Otter.
Yeah.
Yes, we can't hear you. I just didn't want to talk over top of them.
All right. I'm taking two supply. All right.
Okay, so so Dell, out of the 6 supply that was sitting there, we're gonna just Eldred's just gonna take the other. It's gonna take 2 from that.
Fortunately, Tarn's a level 6 fighter.
Right.
No.
He was until he joined the party.
Tarn.
Level 6 Swamp Boy.
Second here. As I replace.
Jeez, he went down fast.
Gallo really, his heart wasn't in it. His heart wasn't in it.
Oh, it's our baby.
All right. So Tarn comes down the staircase here. Give me a second. I gotta change the size.
A mountain of a teenager.
Five. And
Burrow.
he is a human fighter. I don't know if he's better than what Gallo was or not, but he has a pole arm and some chainmail.
Okay.
His inventory is all set up there.
Yeah.
And Jason, you should have control of him now.
Okay.
So if I need to probably have to
You
change.
guys want to give him the sword
How
as
do
well?
I? Jason,
Oh yeah, does he? If he doesn't
got a-
have a weapon, yeah.
He's got a pole arm though. Do you want to give him the sword?
Give me a second here. I may need to do. I'm trying to remember where the permissions are for Gallo
Oh,
or for Tarn. Sorry. Configure permissions. Owner is Jason. And everybody can observe him.
Where is?
There, Jason, are you able to access him now?
I am, yes, sir. Oh, it went black when I clicked on it for some reason.
Probably because you Tarn.
This
save
its
configuration.
screen is
There you
really
go.
dark.
Try hitting F5 there now.
Okay. And I don't see a character sheet or anything, so
If you double click on him, you should be able to see the character sheet.
you do not own any token with vision in this scene. It says that's what it's telling me.
Oh, because I didn't give him eyeballs. That would help, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Token.
Give me
Vision.
the big green frog out of him.
Update token. Delete this one. And Tarn can come back. Oh yeah, I gotta keep
Oh, I like
changing his
that
size.
gigantic Tarn.
Gigantor.
It also makes you easier to hit, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Somebody cast the growth spell on Tarn. There. Tarn should be able to see now, and you should be able to double click on him to get his character sheet.
It's funny, Jason
Sweet.
said he drank the
Cool.
blood of his enemies, and they drank his enemies drank his blood this round.
Give me just
Okay.
one moment, gentlemen. I'll be right back.
All right.
Polearm,
So-
nice.
Yeah. So, Tarn, what are you carrying? Is there any reason why you want a long sword? Or do you have some additional
I've got a
items?
polearm. I don't think I need. It may be hard to use in
as long as
tight
he-
spaces, but
That's what I was gonna say. As long as he's not getting penalized for it, sure, use it.
I mean,
Okay. What about the chainmail or the shield? Because those are
I
kind of
know he
left on the...
has. Let's see here. He has chainmail, and a polearm's two-handed, so I can't use the shield. So we're pretty good to go. I
Okay.
have 7 supplies, so that's good. Yeah, everything's good. Nice.
Ignatius? Actually, no. Wait, that's not...
Ignatius.
Yeah, it's Ignatius. Well, the thing is, I even wrote it phonetically. I just haven't been looking at it.
I know.
Ignatius. Ignatius, would you...
Ignatus.
Yeah,
Ignatus.
Ignatius. Yeah.
I like that.
Ignorant.
Ignoramus.
Ignoramus, come here.
Yeah.
Ignatus Maximus.
Yeah.
All right. So,
did you want to? Yeah, did you want to carry the lantern that Gallows had dropped, or?
Well, I'm already at 9, unless I drop that.
Gallo didn't have a.
No, I did
lantern
not.
Going.
Oh, okay. I thought
it was Rune
Narek
and
you. Narek and Rune were carrying the lantern.
Narek was carrying one. Okay, I thought it was you were. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, that way they could see while they stood in the back and watched me die. They had light on the subject.
Hey.
Hey, look what that Sturge is doing to Gallo. You see that, dude? Look at that. Oh shit,
I've never
he's
seen
dead.
anything
oh,
like
he's
that in my
dead.
life.
Damn.
Right
Oh,
on it.
woo. Woo! I'm happy I wasn't leading.
Yeah.
Hey, all that whiffing those fighters were doing up front, I don't know.
That's right.
I joined
We
the
have
first-
only ourselves to blame. That's right. Oh god, that's funny. Tarn, the fresh-smelling boy from the 4 days buried in swamp mud, huh?
I was too busy being gripped in hysteria. Doubled over laughing.
I was doing litanies and prayers, so that's what I was doing.
All right, so you guys should all, at this point, have be able to see each other. We're going to assume that you filled in. That Tarn has seen the fallen corpse of Gallo and is aware in some way of where Gallo is.
Pay no attention to that.
He drank some swamp water and it didn't do well.
It's all right, boy. The same thing won't befall you.
Get in front.
Right, get up front.
Get up front.
Now, my vision, just so you know, Kevin, you may want it this way, but again, I can't see anything. I was seeing everything fine. Now I'm totally blacked out.
Yeah, that's kind of that wall's a little finicky. If you're up against it, it sometimes changes your vision to the other side of the wall.
Oh, okay. All right, refresh. Now it's working.
Okay.
So I don't know why it went black, but...
So at this point, we're out of combat. We're back to you guys decide what you want to do and let your caller know.
Okay. I guess we should bring in a new party order, right?
Well, somebody take a look around and see, because we're at an intersection, so kind of see do a little scouting, hint, and then we'll figure it out.
Yeah, people with the lanterns do the scouting.
I'm trying to move my token. It's not. There we go.
So as you guys come up to this crossroads, you can see, or I'm calling it a crossroads, but you get the idea. You have tunnels going to the left, to the right, and straight ahead. The floor has some rubble on it where the parts of plaster and what have you have fallen off the walls. The puddles still exist here, but they're much less frequent now. The floor is starting to dry out. You still see a lot of footprints around. The noise of the frogs has gotten louder as you've descended further into here, and you can probably make out a doorway a little bit to your left, which looks like somebody clicked on and opened when they shouldn't have.
Yeah, I didn't click on open, but
Nope.
And
No.
I think that's about all you see. You do see Narek. You can see on the wall right over here where my hand is at some more artwork on the wall, and there appears to be a figure of a large man in robes similar but slightly different to yours, holding up one fist, and he has a gauntlet on it, and the gauntlet looks to have almost like a sunbeam coming out of it. And right below that, you can see the word "Solus" written.
I'm not the sharpest sword in the blacksmith shop, but perhaps that may be one of the paladins of old. And I kind of study it and look at it for a moment or two.
As you're looking at it, it doesn't appear to be a paladin. It almost seems to be it seems to have a otherworldly presence to it. The features are perfect in every way.
Understood. I get it. David gets it, but I don't know if Narek gets it.
Okay. So what I'm going to go ahead and do then is I'm actually going to make my way over to that door. I'm just going to put my ear to it to just listen to see what I can hear on the other side.
Okay. As you approach that door and you listen, you put your ear up to the door. The rough wood kind of rubs on your face as you lean your head against it, but you hear nothing from inside that door at all.
Okay. Looking at the thickness of the door, could it just be the material of the door doesn't allow me to listen, or does it look like it might be enchanted or anything like that?
It looks like a really well constructed wooden door, but it doesn't seem like there's anything magical about it. It just looks like it's like a rough hand-hewed door.
I would suggest that, seeing how that these doors are the closest that seem to be coming up, we should probably start here and make our way. I can't hear anything on the other side.
So as you guys
Are we
approach,
agreed, or is that we're
You want to do that door?
I mean, I can go down the entire hall if you want, just to double check this other door that I can see down here. But
I think we need to go in the door right north of us. Make sure.
I like to ask a question. The noise of the frog singing, is it louder from the west or the east or the south?
it seems to
Can we
echo.
tell?
It echoes through these hallways from all directions. You're not able to get an idea of direction, but you do hear it getting louder as you guys step in this general direction.
Okay.
Were these amphibious creatures that Tarn witnessed over the last few days? Did they have arms?
Tarn did see that they were carrying weapons. Yes,
So they could have used these doors.
definitely. Yeah.
So,
on the
are we
ground.
headed to the west, fellows, or are we going to explore each doorway as we come upon it, or what do you guys think?
I think we need to explore each doorway because
I don't think we should leave any behind us.
Ah, okay, all right. Okay, that is what we shall do.
What
So
if the
there's a-
children are here? We would
That's
not have
true.
to go any further.
That's true.
okay,
Okay.
taking
All
a
right.
look. Okay, so taking a look at the door, is it locked?
Does not appear to be locked. You can always
Alright.
test it. You can always click on that. If it's locked, it'll let you know.
Okay. Well, that just opened it, but whoops.
If there's a source of light, you'll be able to see inside.
Nope, that didn't happen. Get me back there. Yeah. All right. Okay, so I guess at this point I'm opening the door.
All right. As you open the door, it slowly creaks open, and inside, from where you stand, the room goes in and then kind of darkens off on a corner that you can't see around. But there is a lot of ruin in here. This looks like it was a room that had at one point beds, like cots, and small storage areas that have all been smashed. Like there's a lot of broken furniture and rubble. Portions of the wall have been taken away. Jason, try holding down shift and just dragging and dropping your token.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a little bit
okay.
better than one.
Gotcha.
Yeah, how come it skips some tiles?
It's because those, again, that's the floor texture. It's not actually a grid.
Oh, it's not the actual grid. Okay, sorry.
the,
about
the
that.
grid is all four of those together as one.
Okay.
After I made this map, I realized that was a poor choice. I should have done that differently, but
Okay.
the next map I do will be different. I made this one. This is my bad. But yeah, so as you enter, you look around. This looks like it could have been a barrack room or a guard room of some sort, but it's been mostly destroyed. You see pieces of wood strewn around. It looks like people were poking at walls, or somebody was poking at walls, and there's like cracks in the wall, and plaster's been piled up on the floor, and that's what you see as you enter in here.
Taking a look at the plaster and where they were digging, can I kind of see what kind of direction they were looking for, or can I see anything different along the wall that might indicate that there might be something hidden in the plaster?
If you want to search through the room, you can definitely do so. I'll let you roll a d6 and see how it works out for you.
All right.
You look around the room for your turn here, and you don't see anything at all based off of that roll. It just looks like they've been poking at it. If you wanted to spend longer in here, I'd let you spend 2 turns and guarantee that if there was anything in this room, you would find it. But otherwise, at this point, no.
Well, with the casual look and the pressing need that the children might be down here, I think we're kind of in a rush, so I'm not going to...
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are 50 minutes in. Your next turn, you have to spend taking a 10-minute rest. So, do you guys want to rest inside this room, or do you want to rest out in the hallway?
I'll rest here between the where I'm at on the map. I'll just sit down on the floor here.
Yeah, we're in the room.
All right. Okay, so we'll now say that that's the end of your first hour down here. It's been an eventful hallway and a half.
I would be concerned about leaving Gallo's body kind of in the hall at this point, because, well, the thing is, have we been very loud when we were fighting the Sturges? Like, I guess there were people yelling and, like, clashing swords against stone walls and stuff like that, because I was wondering, is it worth to try and get Gallo's body in here?
He had to Gallo scream when he died, I don't know.
He was screaming the whole time. Ah, get it off me!
Yeah, you were cursing pretty loud when you missed those 3 times to try and get it. Yeah.
I don't
Okay,
imagine
never
it was
mind
a quiet fight with the killer Sturges.
Well, that and being kind of shocked into combat, like just Sturges came in like, ah! Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be super cautious with resting in here, but all right.
All right, so I'll say that your first hour is completed. You guys took your rest, and so now you can begin your next turn. Let your caller know what you want to do, and we'll go from there.
Okay. I'd say we probably continue and check the door to the south.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Yeah.
and I'll follow second or third with my pole arm. So I'll get right up here, right there.
Stay by the door, looking east down the hall.
Again, I'm gonna
What are you doing with the door?
listen to it first.
Okay. You hear a loud croaking on the other side of the door.
Okay, so kind of taking a look over at Eldrude and as well as Tarn, I'll just kind of shake my head, and then I'll go ahead and I'll draw the longsword. And then I'll kind of keep the lantern held up and just kind of motion towards the door.
You see shadows dance along the walls
Right.
of your entire party as you guys gather around the light of the lanterns, making long stretching shadows of each figure across these floors, and a wood, again, very similar wooden door stands in front of you, with the croaking of the frogs being very loud as you press your ear against it.
Ah. Okay.
Kick the door in, Eldru.
No light. Yes. Yeah. Light from underneath the door.
Is there light from underneath the door? Give me
Yeah.
a moment. Let me double check. Yes, there is.
Okay. So they have their own light sources in there, so I think I'm gonna my lantern so as not to present a nice big bright target when we kick open the door. All right, and I'll douse that and get my shield on so I'm well protected, and then prepare to kick open the door.
Okay.
I'll get right behind him.
Do I need to roll?
Yeah, if you want to kick open the door, you have to roll a strength check on that, which I believe is what's your chance to kick in the door? 1 in 6? Is that the D6 for you? 1 in 6?
Yeah, I think it is in this game.
I think fighter is 2 and 6, and
Okay, here we go. 2 and 6. All right. Where's the roll? Where's the roll? Did it do it? Where?
Yeah, you have
Oh,
to,
I see. I got a roll. There we
Yeah.
go. Boom. There it goes. Yep, got it. Okay. No.
So-
Ow. Ow. Oh,
you
ow. Wait a minute.
you raise your foot and you kick, and
Ow.
the door doesn't budge. There's a thud as you hit the door, and it you hear it rattle a little bit, but it doesn't seem to move at all. The croaking intensifies a little bit.
Oh wow, really? Okay.
There goes
Okay,
our element
all
of
right.
surprise, Eldru.
Then maybe force it open
Yes,
then.
true. Yeah, why don't we just put our shoulder into it and
is it
give it a
unlocked?
good shove?
Is
I don't
this
think you guys even checked. I just didn't want to open it. I didn't expect you to kick it. What are you doing? Yeah.
is this?
Okay,
Are
yeah,
these
I'll walk
doorways
up
big
to
enough
it
for?
and check.
2 abreast.
Yeah. If the door opens, it's big enough the 2 of you could go through at a time.
Okay. Well, I will move beside Eldrew here. Let me get shift hold here. Come on. Right there. All right. And I guess we should just try the door now. Now that he's kicked it, I'll just lean over and try the door.
So there should be a little icon on the door there. You can try clicking on it, and it'll let you know.
Oh, that. Yeah, okay.
It made door sounds.
Really? Oh, that's cool.
It made a clicky sound because the door is
Did it?
locked.
For fuck's sakes.
Fancy,
All right.
fancy.
Okay, so putting the sword away,
That's cool.
I'm going to kind of walk up to it, and then I'm going to get my lockpicks out.
All right. So you're going to attempt to pick the lock.
I'm going to try. It's very terrible, guys. This is probably not going to work, but... Oh, fail!
That is a failure on trying to pick the lock.
All right, let's just shoulder this. Let's go. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3. Clunk. 1, 2, 3. Clunk. So,
Shoot.
Yes.
Whoops.
You want us to roll 6-sided dice again to try and just...
Yeah.
Yeah?
I guess
If all of you are going, if all of you are going to try to jam into this door at once, where is Narek and Ignatius standing? By the way,
I am standing where I am standing, looking
Yeah.
to the east,
All right. So
wondering what they're doing.
I'm waiting.
So if you 3 are going to have that, then yes, I will. I'm not going to make you roll for it because I'll say between the 3 of you, you have enough power to smash into the door.
Okay.
And the door will open. And standing on the other side of the door, weapons ready, staring at it, is this group here. And we're just going to, at that point, put everybody into combat, into a new combat tracker. And nobody's surprised. You guys figured there was people on the other side, and there was no chance of them being surprised after the boot to the door and everything else.
thanks, Eldrew. Yeah.
So we will do this, and the Boglings get the jump on it right off the start. So you see these large frog-like creatures come towards you. The one here in the
jump. No.
The one here on the front is going to literally jump forward. I don't know if I... let me just put... come on, mouse. There we go. He's going to jump forward, literally... Oops, I almost moved everybody. I want to do that. He jumps forward and is going to attack onto Eldrew with his weapon here. 12? Does 12 hit, Eldrew?
No.
Oh, sorry, actually 13 because he gets a +1 because he leaped. Does a 13 hit Eldrew?
I have a 15.
Eldrew is 15, so no, it does not. The other one will leap forward as well, and he is going to get a miss, and then the other 2 are going to hold back here and behind, waiting to see how the doorway is going to clear out eventually. So that is the Boglings doing their work. Over to the humans.
All right.
Oh, I need to change Tarn to being on the proper team.
Ignatius and Narek will push the fighters forward into the room, clearing the doorway.
All right. I will attack this one in front of me with my pole arm. Die, you frogling! 16 and 3 points of damage with my muscles.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
With my
Nice.
muscles.
So that was the one directly in front of you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right here. Yeah.
16 definitely hits, and 3 points of damage is enough to slay a frog. And As you stab in with your polearm right into his chest, he falls dead as a doornail.
Ah, you beast!
So this was who just rolled that one?
That was Todd. Yeah.
So Eldrew stabs forward. 12 was your roll. 12 hits. Oh, sorry, 13 was your roll. 13 hits. 12 hits as well. 3 points of damage is enough to kill a frog, and the first two frogs fall in the doorway.
Nice.
Now we can still move, correct?
Yes, you can still move.
Okay.
You haven't done any movement yet.
Oh, well, I will do. Whoops! I gotta click off target. I will move forward, right there.
Mm-hmm.
We disappear behind the doors.
All right, give me a second here. I'm just trying to change something on Jason's token, make him a friendly person because he was, for some reason, marked as a hostile. Maybe that's a special thing of your character that we didn't know about. Always in HP. Okay. All right. So, you guys move forward. The other three, are you guys doing anything back there?
So I'm holding a lantern, right? Is there any way that I can just set it down and begin loading my light crossbow?
Sure. We can say that you set it down. The light crossbow is still one-handed, right? Look, to operate it, I believe light crossbow is one-handed.
Okay. I'm not too sure about that, but
I thought light was one and heavy was two-handed.
well, I thought they were both two-handed, but let's see. Does it actually say which is which for hand, like for hands?
I don't know if it does. It's a great question.
Medium weapons are all one-handed, and light crossbow.
Yeah, a light crossbow counts as a medium weapon. Yep, so it is one-handed.
Wow.
All right.
But it only fires one out of every two, right? So that means, like, yeah, I'm spending this whole turn doing nothing but loading a light crossbow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Narek will move up into the doorway here.
Okay.
And now my light source is borked, but I don't know if you guys can see me. Still.
Just gonna move a couple of dead frog tokens out of the way for a moment. I'm gonna stick them back in the room, unless you have a reason to have dead bodies in front of you. Just to clear up visual space. So is that the end of the humans?
Del?
Yeah.
Dale, you doing anything, or are you chilling in the hallway?
No, I'm just chill. I'll move up one, but I can't really get through three of y'all to get to the frogs. So I ain't casting anything.
Okay. All right, so we will say that is the end of this turn.
Mm-hmm.
Go to combat round 2. And tie goes to the humans, so humans can get over.
Good.
All right.
On.
Well, I'll go ahead and target this one in front of me. Oh!
Oh, nice!
Oh, nice. Tarn is a badass. Oh, nice. 21 and 5.
He's on fire.
This is for Gallo. I only knew thee for a short period, but I knew I would have liked him.
Clearly. And that boggling falls.
Right.
We should have just brought Tarn. Gallo just was dead.
Yeah, Gallo should have been the one staying back in the box.
That's right.
All right. Anything else happening?
Here I go. I will. Yeah, swinging. Swinging.
That is not a hit, unfortunately.
Wait, did you see that? It actually knocked my dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
But it only counts the initial roll anyways. So you
Yeah. All right. So who's
I can't tell. Can I move up at all? I can't tell right now.
Yeah,
yes,
Is there
you
anyone
can.
in front of me?
You
Okay.
can
Pass
move
through.
by Tarn and get to the other side of the boggling.
It's weird. It's not.
There you
it's
go.
just. Oh, okay. Now I can see. Okay. All right. I couldn't see before where I was before. Here, okay. I'll just stay there then. I mean, we're not being. Are we? Is there an issue with us moving through each other, or how?
Nope,
How are we?
that's fine.
Okay. All right. I'll do that. I'll move there then, and I'll attack this guy to the right of me.
Okay.
See what happens. That was a horrible roll. That guy just kind of plopped down there. Okay, I'll take it though.
That's a dead bogling.
That is a dead bogling.
All right.
As yet another one falls to your guys' combat ready selves after fighting with the vicious sturges. You guys now understand how your weapons work.
Those sturges must have been formidable beasts compared to these boglings.
Before you go any further, we're still on the same turn, so back yourself up there a little bit.
Sorry.
There you go.
Yep. Sorry.
And the other two, Rune and Rune was loading his crossbow. Ignatius, are you doing anything this turn?
No, I'm just letting them clear that.
All right,
Sorry.
round 3. Humans roll a 3. Humans win initiative.
Good. Let's finish these guys off.
As you enter into this room, you can see there's a small campfire, basically where the all the dead bodies are piled up right now. There is knuckle bones laying around. It looks like these guys might have been playing dice of some sort, with small humanoid-looking knuckle bones there, and there's a few small like arm bones that look like the marrow has been sucked out of them.
Okay. Is there what's the rule on diagonal movement?
I just count it as the same. I mean, if you start trying to do like I'm going to go 5, 10, like the whole way down, if you just need to go by somebody diagonally, go for it.
Okay. Well, what I wanted to do, guys, because I'm more of a ranged fighter, and I don't know, it looks like there might be an off chance there's more boglings in there. Can I just kind of charge in past you and maybe take a shot?
Yeah.
Feel free. I don't have a problem.
Shoot. My token doesn't move sometimes. It only moves like half the time.
Make sure you're not on the targeting option. That you're on.
Yeah, you have to be on the select tokens and basic controls. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, I'm just...
I noticed.
Okay,
that.
no, so there's nothing in here then, right? Taking a look, so these are all dead?
Those are all dead, yeah.
Okay.
So everybody has moved into the room.
Yeah, I'm looking at these bones that we're sucking on. Are they the children bones or human bones?
It appears to be. We're still in combat, so we're not going to do a full search. But
Gotcha.
That's what you see laying there.
Oh, but they're all dead.
Do we hear any apparent other movement in here?
Not so much movement here, no, but you can still hear frog croaking.
Oh, okay. All right, okay.
Maybe on the other side of the door.
So do you guys want to kick that other door in, or what do we want to do? How do we want to proceed?
Try to open it.
Try it. Just try it.
I think it's already opened, isn't it? If you
All
guys
right.
get somebody down
Can
there
we
with a
just
light,
try
you
it
might be
this
able
time
to see.
instead of...
Like, if you may want to have
Is it?
somebody.
Okay, I'm down here with the light.
There you go.
What happened? I didn't see.
Like, so anybody who's down there
Open
should
it?
be able to see through that door. I think right now, if there's a light source.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna.
All right.
All right, so we're
Oh,
gonna
is
say,
there no light? Because I should be right here, but every time I move there, it shifts my vision to the other room. And I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick you there for a second, just so you can
All
see.
right.
So I'm gonna say you guys have all done your movement into this room. You see what you see, and around that time, from behind you, it's making them dance. From behind you there, Tarn, you hear a large croaking, and as you turn back, you see a bogling about to attack from behind.
Okay.
And The 13 hit.
Nope, I'm a 15. Well, wait, from behind's a plus what? 4?
2.
So it does
from
hit.
behind.
It does hit. Yep.
So you see this rough spear come in and poke you right in the back shoulder for 2 damage.
Okay, where's my hit points here? 2 damage. My hit points are 6. Okay. He is here.
You can change the top number there from a 6 to a 4, and it'll like drop your health bar as you go.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, check that out. All right.
And
I will. Oh, wait, we're going into the next round, or is this the same round?
That was the end of this round. That was
Okay,
the
so we got
only
another
boggling
round.
that gets
Okay.
attacked. So we go into the next round, and we will roll for initiative, and he wins the initiative round. So he's going to try to take another stab at you again. Maybe we can kill off your second character of the evening.
Oh! Oh! You see his spear comes through the back of my skull.
Gosh,
Put a loud
man.
ribbit.
Come on.
-1, yes. So as I'm yelling out, "They're here behind us!" his spear penetrates. My brains are hanging off the end of it.
Jeez. Comes right through your mouth.
Bogling.
Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Then you croak. Yeah.
And then you croak. Nicely done. So I swear I'm not trying to pick on you, Jason.
No, hey. There was a game in which Ivan died 3 or 4
Ivan
times
died
in one of our games. Yeah, so it happens, right? It's old school. Poor
alright,
Ivan. I must have killed Ivan like 8 times in our games.
All right, so I'm gonna rush over as fast as I can. Oh, I can't. This map is making me angry. I can't.
I know.
see
I'm sorry.
anything.
I handcrafted it and everything, but I did it bad.
Well, can I? Okay, I'm just trying to. Okay, so I'm really supposed to be here, right beside. Let's see. Oh yeah, all the names are on here. Never mind. Yeah, right next to Narat. What is it? Narak. So I'm gonna go ahead and fire my light crossbow with the bogling.
Okay.
So what happened then? It all dropped out.
Oh,
Really?
fortunately, I'm already dead, so you can't shoot me.
Well, I would have never made the shot if you were
No,
still
I'm
up.
teasing.
So, yeah.
But yeah, no, that unfortunately is a miss. The rest of you.
Nair jumps as he feels blood splatter all over the back of his neck. He'll turn around and try to engage the bogling.
Great.
I think I can move mine out of the way.
No, I'm going to roll you in a minute.
No, I know a 9 doesn't hit. Yeah.
9 does not hit. No.
Okay. All right. He's
Anybody
terrified.
else going to charge up to avenge Tarn?
Was
There's still
Tarn
pieces
down?
of Tarn's. Yeah, there's still pieces of Tarn's brain on this bogling's spear.
Oh shoot! No, I've lost my connection to the foundry. Hold on. Oh, here we are.
There we go.
Yeah, I got kicked out.
Kicked out of Foundry?
I think he had an internet issue.
Yeah.
He disconnected and reconnected into Jitsi as well.
Yes, everything kind of.
Yeah, that happened to me earlier.
Let's see what happened.
Both of them. But Ignatius, as he
There we
sees
go.
Tarn drop, he fishes out a dagger at his side and throws it.
All right. Let's see how accurate you are. 12 is exactly what you need to hit.
Yep.
You throw, dagger goes and catches him right in the face and makes his big mouth a little bit bigger, almost Joker-esque, as it comes flying through and just widens his grin. Doesn't down him though, but does draw a trickle of blood from the new widened mouth of this guy.
Okay, is he still up?
He is still up. Yep.
Okay.
Maybe he's the leader.
Maybe. Hold on. Okay. Use my character up here, and I'll attack.
I don't even see you in here.
Or he should
No?
be like down at the door.
Yeah. I just pressed F5, so.
Okay.
No. All right.
So you're gonna rush up beside him? I'll move you up there just so that.
Oh yeah, move me up, and here we are. Okay, hold on. Character sheet. Oh, Mike, come on up. All right, here we are. There, okay, now I can do this. And I swing. And I swing.
And you hit.
16.
That's a hit.
And you kill.
Hey, there we go.
Right, nice.
And our last bogling croaks and falls to the ground. So we're going to spend 10 minutes here of you guys just kind of looking around the room.
I Ignatius immediately, when I walked up beside Tarn, and kneel down and dip my fingers to his freshly spilled blood and suck it off the end of my fingertips.
Oh.
Go add to the heart.
Well, I missed that. So Tarn's dead too now?
Yeah.
And I closed his eyes with my fingers.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah, he yelled out to let us know that we were getting ambushed again, and then a spear went through the back of his head.
Ugh. Okay.
Oh, there's a lot of Game Master stuff going on here.
And when did we find that treasure?
So as you guys are looking through the bodies, I'm assuming you're going to spend a moment here looking through the bodies. And scattered along on the floor here, you find 12,000 copper pieces, 4,000 silver pieces, 3 hand-sized gems, and I'm going to skip the 2 magical items because I didn't realize I was on the roll table, but those aren't scheduled in for just yet. But you do find a collection of coins and some gems here. Now, the downside to coins is that you carry 200. They have weight to them. So it's up to you whether you choose to carry them out now or if you just make notes of where they're at. But
how's experience work? Is it coinage, kills?
So experience is going to be from encountering monsters. You don't have to kill them. Just having an encounter of any kind. As well, whatever coin you donate back to the Church of Ygg, you can count as experience. So,
oh my God, bring it all! Bring it all!
Oh, jeez.
So for every gold that you donate, or the equivalent of gold, to the church is an experience point.
Yeah.
But each coin bag can only hold, I believe, it's 250 coins.
Can I use one of my slots for a wheelbarrow and shovel?
Yeah, because you said it was every 250 coins is worth one of your encumbrance slots, right?
It's half of an encumbered slot for every 250 coins, yeah. Because that's a coin
Okay.
bag.
So for every 500. Well, the gems themselves, how many slots would they take up?
That would be a half, because there's small hand-sized gems, so you can fit all 3 into a half slot.
Okay, so that's a half slot. 50 is a half slot. Okay. So how do we want to distribute this? I know I only have 2 more weighted slots myself, so...
You can always drop supply on the ground, too, if you want to,
Yeah.
leave stuff around.
Yeah. Okay, the magic items themselves, like, what are they? Are they scrolls? Are they potions?
Yeah, sorry, ignore
No,
the
nothing.
magic item.
Yeah,
ignore the
that's
magic
not
item.
there.
Okay.
So definitely the gems, though.
We're
You can
definitely
take
We're definitely taking the gems.
We're going to leave the coins behind.
12,000 is a lot.
I would for now.
I'm going to drop the rope.
Uh-huh.
That's considered part of the supply.
I remind the remaining group, that our primary objective is the children, not blood covered
Yeah.
silver and copper.
If we have time.
Children. We need to get to the children.
Nothing fucking evil about that.
The harvest. It's good for the...
Okay. Well, I definitely say we should at least take the gems, just on the off chance we may have to get out of here
Agreed.
quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a space for one slot since I dropped the rope.
I have 2 available. So what's everybody else carrying?
I've got 3 slots available.
I mean,
I've got one.
I'm not gonna fill up with that stuff right now.
Okay. Did you want to go ahead and take 2 gems for now, then?
Yeah,
Eldrew?
I got half a slot or whatever.
Yeah, I'll take the half slot. That's all right.
Okay.
Okay, so you have 2 gems on you, and I have 1. Do we have a value with those gems as well, Kevin, or is it just no,
That
it's
counts
gems and we
for-
got to figure it out?
You have to figure it out when you get back.
Okay. Are they the same or are they different?
They're
Okay,
all
that
3, and they're slightly greenish, bluish colored gems.
Love you. All right, I'm back in, babe.
All right. That counts for 2 gems for 1 slot, right? Is that what you said?
That's right. Yeah, we reach a half.
Okay. All right. All right.
All right.
Okay. Got it.
I'm trying to determine from all these bones exactly how many of the children, just any kind of information, how old. This is
You see what looks to be bones of young children. They're not very big bones, and as you spin around, you can see there was about probably 5 or 6 limbs that were in here. You're not finding full skeletons. You're finding like legs and arms, and there looks to be about 5 or 6 limbs in here. Again, the marrow seems to be sucked.
Oh, that's not disturbing.
And like I said earlier too, that it looks like they were playing dice with knuckle bones.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. This does not bode well. Right. Shall we
At least
continue forward
we've left 2 corpses
on this
for them to
door?
occupy themselves with. Let us move forward.
All right. Let's check this door.
That door should be open, because that is how the other
Yes, Eldrew.
ogling.
Forward. Jason, you busily rolling up a carrot?
No, not yet.
There may be opportunities later, depending on
Okay.
where people go.
Okay. So let me.
I wouldn't go through and start rolling just yet.
Okay.
So that's what you guys find in this room. The door to the bottom there is open. There's a long hallway through there, and you're in a room filled with bones and dead frogs and dead tarn.
Yeah, and dead children, for pretty much what we know, right?
Yeah.
At least parts of them. So, do you wish to follow the open door or go back to from which you came?
No.
I say press forward.
We found evidence of possible children, so we need to press forward, I think.
Yes.
If there are any children left, we must rescue them from this unholy place.
Did we know how many children we were talking about that are missing?
There was roughly 20 children, I believe. That's what Father Tarn mentioned.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Okay. Yeah, so let's keep going. And move forward now into this hallway or this door. You said it's open, but showing me that's closed.
Is it?
No, it should be open.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's open. I see it as open at least.
Yeah, you should
I
be able
don't
to
see
the-
anything beyond. It looks like a
Okay, so just before we go too far, I'm going
Somebody
to go
move.
ahead and reload my light crossbow.
Okay.
Alright.
You
See
can
if I
see.
if I move
as-
through. what
So
happens.
Rune's gonna stay scouting up front, kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If from what Rune can see, it looks like the hallway proceeds forward for a while and then branches off, and there's also another hallway directly south of you as soon as you step a little bit further forward.
I think if we go ahead, I think that's supposed to meet up with the hallway that we saw leading south at the original branch. Yeah. Just gonna come down here then.
So we want to go south.
Yeah.
The frog noises for the at the moment seems to have quieted down. Don't go any further than your 40 feet.
Okay. That should be it there.
Okay. Let
For the
everybody
next
else.
movement.
Ignatius is getting a little bit bolder. You'll see his blood smeared lips quiver.
I love you like a brother, but better you than me.
We gotta wait up for
Okay.
Elder.
It's
Wait a
Eldrew.
minute, where is? Wait a minute. Where'd Rune go? Hold on.
As you guys start coming down this hallway, you can start to hear a little bit of trickling water, a little bit louder than what you had heard before.
Okay. Did we want to regroup in any way to press before we press on? Or?
I can't see anybody else. I am alone on the map.
I thirst.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Yeah, you have to stay close to your light source in case they move further ahead of you.
Yeah. So okay.
How's
So
this?
it
I
goes-
kind of shake this lantern a little bit. Does the flame still seem to be fairly strong in it?
Flame still seems to be going strong in the lantern. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 30 already. That puts me at 50. How do you move? How do you do a free move where it's not bound to the grid? Is that holding down shift?
Holding down shift. Yeah.
Okay. There. That's about realistically what I can see. So do I see that thing in the corner?
Yeah. So as you
Whatever
guys
that may be. Yeah.
as you guys come around the corner here, just open up my description. Can Rune see? Rune, as you get around the corner here, you can see a bound person in the back corner of this room, and you just get the glimpse of a large pool of water in the middle of the room, like a decorative pool of water. It looks very fetid, very nasty looking water. There are treasures strewn all around this room, all across the floor. There is bones, both dead boglings and dead children, bones of unknown origins as well, and lots of gold and silver and what have you strewn around this room.
Okay, that's my movement, guys. So I'll just say yeah. So yeah, so with the light showing that, I'll just like turn around and let them know. I'll be like, it looks like the floor is littered with treasure, bogling, and the bones of it looks like people or humans. And I can't quite see what's in the corner, but it looks like there's someone bound over there.
Do we hear croaking again or no?
No croaking.
Okay.
You do hear splashing of water.
Hmm.
I thirst.
All right. We should check out who this is that's bound up in the corner.
Can Rune slink forward a little bit in order to get a better visual, or no?
So I've already done all my movement for this turn, or not, I guess turn. I don't know what you want to call it.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to know if you guys wanted to do your movement now, or are you just waiting for me to look ahead?
No, I'm reviewing mine. I'm, like I said, Ignatius is excitable now.
Yeah, I can do mine.
Okay.
All right, go.
This room also has torches in it, so it should be fairly lit up for most people. Or there's columns all around the pool of water that have torches on it. It's gonna be lighting up the room.
Okay, if that's the case, can I extinguish my lantern then and just kind of hang it off my backpack?
Sure, if you wish.
Okay, yeah. If that's the case, if I don't need it, I won't have it. So.
All right, so I'm gonna take away your lantern then.
And I shouldn't have mine. Mine shouldn't be on either.
Your lantern becomes extinguished. And who also had one there?
Yeah, I did. Yep.
Is
Yeah,
yours
you
still
had
going?
one? Okay.
Yeah, I only had down that Rune and Narek had lanterns going. But
Okay, good.
Narek, are you keeping yours lit, or are you extinguishing yours as well?
Is that something I can do, or do you have to do that?
Well, that's what I'm asking. Like, which way do you want to have yours on or not?
Off, please.
Off. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So there you go.
So I'm done with my movement as well. So.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, we've got folks moving into the room. So again, the description pretty much still holds. You can see that there's a small, thin girl that's tied up in the corner there, Ignatius, as you're getting closer in.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
And while you see the pool of water, you can see it shifting slowly and splashing.
Yes. The water perhaps is not so fetid after all.
Jeez, can I grab like the back of his robe and be like, wait?
Talk to your collar, man.
I'm trying to peer, up.
Talk to the girl. Talk to the girl.
Yeah, so I pretty much just did a move. Is it possible to do a double move? Like, yeah, my action is an additional move to walk up to the girl.
Sure, you guys aren't in combat at the moment, so yeah.
Okay. All right, so yeah, I'll walk up to her and I'll try and see if I can shake her awake if she's maybe asleep or unconscious.
She's a little groggy, but she is conscious. Her eyes kind of spring open if she sees a human.
Okay.
She's got a gag across her mouth, which I assume you're gonna pull off.
Yeah.
My hero.
And just as she does, she says,
Like you got a frog in her throat.
"Mama." She goes, "What? The water." And
I look back over my shoulder and say, "Yes, the water."
and as you say, "Yes, the water," rising from the fetid pool is a beast that looks very snake or reptilian like, but formed entirely out of water. Rising out of the pool. It's still water's still kind of coming around it, trying to make shape yet.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, I'm backpedaling and reaching into my pouch for the scroll. I don't know how
Okay.
kind of readily available, but I am going to fish it out and attempt to start casting. So I want to, yeah.
Crap.
I want to cast Fireball straight on it.
Fireball straight out of the water. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's kind of steam it up, baby.
You're gonna steam us to death.
Sauna.
Oh no! Why? Why are you doing this?
Oh.
Is there any way that I could grab her and try and drag her out of this hall? Just be like, oh crap! Just be like, oh yeah, I know that look. All right.
Right.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna try and drag her out of here, Kevin, before we start fighting anything. Like,
all right, that's what I'm doing.
All right, go ahead, cast your fireball.
All right. Please see my card.
As you on, I'm just gonna move Trill back over here.
okay. Do you want me to move myself back or
Yeah, go ahead, move yourself back there. Oops, sorry, I may have interfered with that.
no?
And Trill, Jason, if you want Trill, you can have her. She's a human thief.
Absolutely. There we go. I had to reboot into Foundry. I don't know what happened.
All right. It's going to take me a moment here to get Trill over to you, but I can definitely do that.
Trill.
Another person for you to slaughter. Configure permissions.
By the time it's done, you'll know her as Shrill.
What are you men
doing? No, you can't do that! Trill the Shrill.
Okay, how would I cast this? It's about chagrin. It wasn't a fireball.
To your chagrin.
It's a magic missile. But anyway,
I
pull it out and I go, I'm casting.
Jason, reconnect into Foundry because you connected in with the example account.
Yeah, because it kicked me out and it wouldn't let me back in as... so how do I get out? I log out how?
Go up to the gears. There should be a gear icon up in the top right corner.
Yep.
And then there's a log out there.
Yep, gotcha. Okay. All right,
okay,
cool.
So sorry, to Ignatius, you're looking to cast your Scroll of Magic Missile?
Yeah.
So Magic Missile is an instant hit, I believe.
Yeah, it is.
And you just roll a 1d6 plus 1 of damage to this creature that we're seeing form.
Wait a second. I'm trying to... All right, here we go. Roll.
7 damage to it right off the bat.
Okay.
And with that, it finishes just making its form, and we are now in combat at this point. Roll where humans get first strike at this creature. And Jason, hopefully, when you come in here, I can change you from turn.
Yeah, I'm in.
Player
can't see
configuration
anything.
change. No problem. Give me a second here. Release you from that. Set you on Trill. Hopefully, you should see Trill now.
No, I'm not seeing anything but the dead beasts. I can see just the outline of a square where I'm hovering the mouse, but that's all I can see.
Do you see where the rest of us are all got our mice at?
Yeah, down here, yeah. I can just see the names of you guys floating around, but no tokens.
Try hit F5 for a moment.
Okay, F5.
Oh, I probably did not give Trill sight yet, actually.
Right. I can see her barely, but there is nothing's lit.
1 second. See if that works.
Yeah, there it is.
I had to give her eyeballs. That's all right. Okay, so in front of you is a large water-based creature rising from the pool. He begins to come to full height, and the humans won initiative. So, humans, what do you do?
Okay, so at this point, is Trill free of her bonds at all? Do I need to cut her?
I'm going to assume at the time that you were dragging her back, you were also using your dagger and cutting off the bonds to make it easier to move her across.
Yeah. Well, I heard I cast Fireball, and I wanted to get out of there as fast as possible. So, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'll kind of come up right beside Trill. I'll take aim with my light crossbow and just fire it at the creature.
All
And I
right.
will be throwing another dagger that I retrieved before.
I'll be moving forward and attacking.
I guess I will as well. See what
All right.
happens.
Light crossbow hits for 3 damage.
Nice.
The dagger misses, unfortunately, and goes splashing off into the water.
What's our movement again? 30 or
40.
40? Okay.
Which can get you all the way up to the creature. That's not a problem.
All right. Okay. Let's see. So target, creature, attack.
You need to get the boss music back on here again, Kevin.
That was good music.
Yeah. it was
Oh,
really
there you
good.
go. Come on. 5
There you
points.
go.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
The
I
pool
don't know
of
if I-
cats.
Did my mace go right through it or?
Your mace smashes into it.
Uh-huh.
However,
Yeah, that's what I thought. Wah, 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 wah.
it does not do 5 points of damage. Let's
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Okay, that's fine.
just say. Your mace slams through it, but does not do 5 points of damage. 13 does not hit. 14 does not hit either.
Okay, Trill will
Oh,
fire
boy.
her
14.
light crossbow. Oh!
Oh,
She's still shook enough after being tied up for.
I missed it!
All right, you see this large creature step from the pool.
Oh, man. Gee whiz.
What do you mean? Steps from the pool.
The water continues to pour in a steady stream from him back towards the pool. As he reaches forward,
I
a
am one with the force. The force is with me. I am one with the force. The force is with me.
almost like a stream of water almost forms into a hand as it reaches out to try to grab a hold of Narek.
oh,
No.
Narek, take 1 damage.
Okay, all right. Am I lifted off my feet, or am I
You are-
grappled,
you-
or?
You are lifted and slowly
boy.
starting to be pulled back towards the pool.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
You know what's up.
The creature has what it wants. Let us go.
And we move to
Wow! Look how much that 1 point of damage moved my health bar. That's scary.
humans. Humans have their turn. Narek, you are completely restrained in this water. You can try to do a
Okay.
strength check to see if you can break out of it, but
Yeah. Okay.
the
So I'm
rest-
flailing my feet, and you see him trying to grab the water tentacle with his hands, but it's ineffective, I guess. So
you can, like I said, you can roll a strength check if you want to see if you're able to break free of your roll.
I can do that now, or do I wait until my next turn, or how do you want me to do
Oh,
it?
we're on the next turn of.
Oh, we're already? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Stern chest. Okay.
Humans won the initiative roll, so.
But did we really win?
I'm forward and attacking. Oh, no.
Sorry, Narek.
Nope. Can't do it.
No.
Oh.
That's a miss.
Swing and a miss.
All right, I will fire. Wait, do I have to load my crossbow for a turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
For a full turn, you can't even move when you're reloading.
Okay,
that
so
turn.
I'll reload. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
I hit you on a 15 and a 2.
15 and 2 does hit.
Okay.
Did a crossbow look like it had any kind of effect on it?
It went directly through it, and it looked like it had a recoil, but maybe not the damage that you're expecting it to have.
Okay. What I'll do is I'm going to actually set my crossbow down. I'm going to draw my long sword and just make my way towards it.
Okay.
Ah! Did it again. Your maps? Ah! I'm so angry at this map.
Trill reaches out and grabs his jerkin. No, let it be. Let it have your friend. Let us go. Let us run away.
Run away together.
Yeah. I can't leave my friends behind.
But he is a man of God. You don't... What do you care?
He's the brother. And then I'll just make my way over there.
All right, and are you hitting it with your sword? Are you?
No, because the thing is, it would be the turn to draw it, right?
Oh,
and
yeah.
then it's my movement to walk up to it, but I don't want to be right up against it just yet. So I'm just going to stay back.
All right. Has anybody else got anything else going on this turn? Trill is
The dagger. Are we on third round right now?
no, we're still in the second round at the moment.
Yeah, I'm loading and trying to talk Rune into running away.
I'm right beside you now. You can talk me too.
Did Eldrew do anything this round? I didn't see if Eldrew did anything.
He
I
did.
think you threw a dagger, didn't
He
you?
rolled a 3 or something. It was pretty bad.
I did. I swung and I missed.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure everybody got in before we...
my sword and I missed. Yeah.
No problem. Round 3, we roll for initiative, and humans win again.
Good.
Yeah. Okay.
So, David, you're free to do another strength
Alice,
check if you want to see if you break free.
Okay. Strength roll coming up.
Success.
So
You see a
How did that look?
a burst as he is able to be released from the water and falls soaking wet to the floor. The beast, almost like a blank face, like there's no features on it, just there's holes where there would be eyes. It turns and almost seems to glare at you as you break free.
I'll sputter and flail and I guess I'm kind of soaked, as I try to get to my feet after that eventually.
A 3 does not hit.
Okay.
Run away, she says as she fires another round.
Okay. It's Skrill is saying that. Ignatius looks at her
Oh, Shrill stinks.
and he says, "But they are not ready for the harvest." Ignatius runs up and swing.
And a miss.
And missed it by that much. 4 shoes and 8 grenades.
All right. Our water friend here sees
Water.
the only person who's really done any amount of damage to him and rolls to see if he can grab a hold of Ignatus. 13 hit.
Oh, yeah, I've got 11. So,
And so you can take 1 point of damage.
all right.
And he pulls you. If you're close enough.
Now I'm trying to look at the.
There's a lot going on that dice.
Yeah.
It's
There
true.
we go. All right.
He pulls you into the water. You guys watch as Ignatus disappears underneath the water. You can see him,
Oh.
but he's completely submerged. And you're gonna have to do a quick save versus drowning here.
Okay. Let me see. Say versus drowning. That would be
Just any of your saves because they're all.
death, basically, right?
Yeah.
Or breath attack.
It doesn't matter. It's a unified save. So
All the above.
Oh, you did it.
Yes,
Oh,
no,
the-
yes.
the-
Success.
Yeah.
Nice.
so
Nice.
no damage for this round while you're under the water.
Okay.
The rest of you, he is underwater, and we enter into the next round.
You fools, I've seen this before. Let him be. Let's go.
He has.
Your friend will never come up.
Still, his turn first. You take 1 point of damage from his grip, Del, automatically. And then roll your save for drowning to see if you take another point of damage.
Now, can I contest it and try to break free or stand up or anything?
When we switch over to the humans side of the initiative, you can try to do a strength check to break out.
Gotcha. All right.
But while it's his turn, he does 1 point of damage automatically, and then you roll a save to see if you take any drowning damage.
Gotcha. Okay.
Woman, we could use your help here.
She throws her crossbow down, draws her daggers, shrugs, and moves forward into the fray.
And dashes out of the room.
No, it moves.
Del, did you roll your save there yet?
Such enthusiasm.
There she goes. Okay, I'm trying to get her.
That is a fail on the save, is it not?
That is a fail.
Correct. Yeah. Well.
So that's one more point of damage while you're stuck in the water, and then it becomes the human's turn. Del can try to do a strength check to see if he breaks free, and the rest of you guys can continue to do whatever attacks you wish.
Okay.
But this creature's not up, right? It's just a pool of water and a fountain right now, right?
His face is still above. The rest of the body has filled the pool, but it's just his head is.
Like the water.
I will attempt to yank the wizard out of the pool while the warriors continue attacking.
Splash the water.
Because drink the water.
I will begin to pour one of my supply of oil into the water.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew thee well, Ignatius.
You best get him out.
Okay. So I've been under for 3 rounds, right? For 3 points.
Yeah, I see your health bars are red now. That's not good. I got to get you out of there.
You can roll your strength check to see if you break free.
And D20, right? All right.
Yeah, just click on your strength stat, and it'll roll it for you.
Okay. 2.
And since Narek was helping, you can roll it again. You can also. I'm going to steal advantage for the time point. Ignatius stands up.
Okay.
Manages to burst his head out of the pool.
Yeah. As the oil hits.
Yeah, that was close, buddy.
Are you going to step out of the pool, or are you going to stay standing in there?
Oh, I try to yank him out. That's what I was doing. I was trying to yank him out of there.
Out of the whole thing.
Yeah.
All right.
We both go sprawling on the floor if need be, but I wanted to yank him out of there.
All right, sounds good. What's the rest of you doing? We've got oil being poured in. I think Todd attempted to stab it and missed.
I missed.
So that leaves Justin. Justin backs the hell up.
I'm gonna go pick up my crossbow, and I'm just gonna wait for Trill to either set the thing on fire or just die. So, yeah.
All right.
Spoken like a true rouge.
Next round. Water weird. Water beast, sorry.
Yeah, well, we knew it wasn't a watered, sprinkler.
Comes stepping out again, this time in this direction. And he's going to try to reach out for Eldrew.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, good.
9?
What?
Does a 9 hit? 9 does
No.
not hit. All right, that's his turn.
He's a 15er, I think.
That's his turn?
That's his turn.
All right.
Is anybody able to see the
I'll
back
slash
end
at
of the
him
room, by
again
the
with
way?
my sword.
Back of the room?
Yeah.
No,
not really. Looks like it's just out of visual.
Yeah.
All right, no problem.
it's because we're just going with the
Regular
sconces
sight.
that are.
Oh, yeah.
The sconces that are at the pillars around this pool.
This is I hit.
Yeah, but
18
that's because you didn't target him, so it automatically says that you hit every time. But
Yeah.
9 does not hit.
Okay, right. I think. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Now, on this, you say there's sconces with torches around this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will pick one of these torches up and throw it at this water with oil in it.
You what I was, man.
Great, now it's a burning oil weird.
Hey, what is that? What is that I see on the fringes of my vision to the south? I point and yell.
Mm-hmm.
As the water bursts into flames, you hear a loud, high-pitched scream from the water weird as it wreaths. It's moving around, and its head goes back below the burning flame, and it disappears from view.
Run! I tell you, fools, run!
Around the same time, you hear bones starting to rattle below. And just coming into view, you see two skeletons coming out of the mass of bone and treasure that strews around this room, heading towards you.
Treasure? Did you say treasure?
Well, yeah,
I also said skeletons. Just throwing that out there. Yeah.
Is the pool aflame? Is it just like a what's the condition of it?
It's burning. It's just flame. It's just you've basically turned it into like a large floating flame as the oil that's floating above the water is burning. Skeletons begin moving in your direction.
Oh no!
I'll tear the hem of my garments and attempt to swaddle or wrap it around the head of my mace.
Okay.
That's what I do.
The skeletons have the initiative first. They walk forward. The one over here seems to want to rush directly at Narek, and comes forward and rolls to attack. 15.
Oh yeah, that's a hit. Merrick crumbles.
Oh.
What did he hit me with? His bear claw?
No, he hit you with a D6 sword.
Oh wow. Okay.
A rusty short sword.
So the sword buries itself into Narek's chest. I would assume all the way to the hilt.
Ooh.
Yeah, he plunges it. He's recognized you as a holy man and just came directly for you.
And just for even more added effect, Narek will plunge headfirst into the water.
Causing his upper body and robe to burst into flames.
Hey, if you gotta go, you gotta go. Yeah, wow. Okay.
The other skeleton has stepped up in front of Trill and rolls to attack. I assume the 9 misses.
Yep. I think you need a. Oh gosh.
13 if you're wearing leather.
Yep.
Hers is 15 actually.
Yeah.
Because I think she's got shield and something else on as well, or dex bonus.
Yeah, that's did it.
All right. So yeah, he tries to replicate the
Okay.
same stab through the chest, but
Calls
Trill's
out
able to dodge
Narek's
out of the way.
name. Narek, no! And I step forward towards the creature that just took him down and attempt to find vengeance. If I can do this. Go. Come on. Ah.
No, unfortunately, that does not hit. You have had the worst rolls all day.
All day, I know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I make a morale check? Yeah. I mean, not as Rune. I mean, as Justin Green. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah.
Ignatius
Oh.
was not ready for the harvest, and I swing in beside the one that took out.
Your dagger swings in, but you manage to just like reach between his ribs and do nothing.
Stick.
Oh yeah, so, yeah. Unfortunately, you missed.
Crack him on the melon.
I'm going to attempt to grapple the skeleton. Grab its parts here.
Push it into the pool.
There we go. Yep. And 15. I have a -2 grappling, so 13.
13 works.
Okay, so I have a hold of it. It does now. My goal.
So you basically got a
will be
hold
to,
of its arms.
Yeah, my goal will be to push it into the burning pool.
Roll a strength check, see if you're able to give it that shove.
Strength check. Okay, here we go. Okay, and my strength and below, is that correct? Or above?
Should be below, I believe, if you're doing a strength check. If you just click on your strength stat, it should roll it and tell you if it succeeds or not.
Oh. Oh, gotcha. Oh, I see. Well, I failed. I rolled a 16, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've got him by the arms, but you weren't able to get him pushed into the
Okay.
burning pool at this point. But he is grappled with you. Rune, are you abandoning all hope?
No, not yet. I'm getting there though. Damn it! I just can't leave people behind. So, could I assist Trill in trying to push the skeleton into the fire here?
Sure, Trill, you can do another strength check. Essentially, as you feel push from behind, so you can roll another strength check, Trill, and see if that's enough.
Okay. All right, so let me pull Trill up. I do this right with her strength number. That's pretty cool. Roll. Yes.
And the skeleton falls into the pool. Roll a d6. Let's see how much damage he takes.
Okay.
See if it kills him instantly or if he stands there like it's a flaming skeleton.
5.
Kills him. He only had 4 HP. So you see the skeleton fall into the pool, burst into flames, and then
begins to crack and splinter and just pops and snaps.
Yeah, and falls into the pool.
Are you ready to go now?
Yeah. I misjudged your wisdom from earlier. Yes, yeah.
All right, and we will go to our next round here. And roll. Humans win, thank goodness, because Ignatius may want to get the hell away from where he's at.
I know, that's what I was about to say.
Be done with it.
He ran up and swung.
Be done with it.
Yeah, to knock him into the pool, but when it didn't work, and the skeleton glared at him for a second, he's double back and tripping over his robes trying to get away.
All right, so you move
Okay.
away.
He wasn't
I'm
ready.
stepping forward and slashing at it.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
I can't believe how you're rolling. You should change the color of your dice.
Yeah, I know it. God.
Oh. You know what? You say that he's rolling poorly, but you know what? He hasn't died yet.
Yeah.
That's true. That is true.
It's observation, right? So,
It's karma.
You say yet, the skeleton does get a turn here if he doesn't die soon.
Right.
uh,
Okay, so it's our go,
Yeah.
correct, Rune?
Yeah, the two
Yeah.
thieves have a chance to go here.
Well, I've got my dagger. I will cross. I can move and attack, correct?
Mhm.
So I want to move. Come on, Trill. There we go. I will move here and attack the skeleton with my dagger. Oh!
Oh, no.
Nope.
This one has special powers! As you well know, whatever your name is, you there?
You there?
you there? Are you talking about Rune, or are you talking about...
I'm talking about Eldrew, who's been missing it.
All right.
It must have special powers, as you've missed it multiple times.
All right, so I'll just make my way down here. Oh, all right. No, shoot, I got a longsword in my hand, not the dagger. Shoot. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to draw my dagger, and I'm going to throw it.
Okay.
But is there any danger because there's a melee? Is there a risk of hitting Trill and Eldred?
You've got a clear line of sight there, right straight across. So
Okay. Let's see.
if you're throwing it through a bunch of crowd, we might worry about that. But you're good.
All right. So does it have cover or anything like that?
Nope.
I'm not even sure if it's okay. Is that within short range? No, it's not.
The skeleton. Oh, you attacked with your crossbow there, by the way.
Oh, shoot. Ignore that one because I don't have that.
You rolled a 12 to begin with? Do you have a plus to the dagger as you throw it?
Yeah, it's much higher than that. So with that, I would add. Actually, no, it's the same. It's still going to be +4.
Okay, so then yes, you hit, and 2 damage.
I'll roll the dagger damage here. I should have just stuck with the 2. Yeah. All right. So yeah, dagger spins end over end, knocks at the skull, I guess.
Yep.
Dunk. Yeah.
It cleaves out a large portion of its skull. It is still standing, but it's half of its head is gone. You managed to hit like almost like right on one of the seams in the skull and just split it off.
Okay.
But it is still standing. What was that roll for? Who's rolling that?
Oh, I am because I picked up anything off the ground, treasure or any bits or bones or whatever like that. And just
Not
hurling it
treasure, you fool!
Go
Pull
pelt
out the hand size gems and start throwing them.
Okay, but didn't you already take an action of?
I thought we were on the next.
No,
Oh, you
no,
mean-
I'm the last one to go
Negate that
this
then.
round.
Yeah, now it's a skeleton's turn. Skeleton is going to take a hack at Eldrew because Eldrew keeps missing him. So let's open up this. And do you feel lucky?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, good.
Wow. I wish I was that lucky.
I'm lucky.
Nice.
It swings and completely misses.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
back
right.
into
And then we will let's go to the next round here and roll initiative. Humans get
Good. Good.
All
this,
right.
thing, this
So
thing's barely hanging on. A strong sneeze, man.
I'll reach out with my dagger and try to
Okay.
cut ribs loose. Oh, it is indeed special powers. I cannot hit it.
I sense everybody changing their dice color.
No. I'm trying to take the skull off the top of its body. Here we go.
There it is.
There you go.
Yes.
Like Babe Ruth, he swings
Right.
the sword, the head goes flying,
Yeah, right?
he just points at it and it flies across the room and it smashes against the back wall, and the skeleton has perished.
the crowd goes, wow.
Nice.
Yeah, the crowd goes wild. Everything in this room has started to calm down now. Everything's gone quiet. The flame is starting to slowly burn out on the top of the water as the oil is starting to dissipate.
I'm crawling over on my hands and knees real quick and dragging the cleric's body out and patting out the flames or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, we've got Nericus up here at the top of the room.
Yeah.
Leave him. Leave him. He
No.
is dead. Let the creature
Now, he
eat.
should have been right there laying halfway
There's-
into the pool.
But he's been burning for the last.
Yeah, there's not much left of his upper half.
Not your time. I'm trying to get any blood splatter and take it.
Oh my gosh. Barbecue, man.
As you guys look around the room, there are 85 gold pieces scattered amongst this room,
Okay.
105 silver pieces, and there's a very finely crafted dagger. Almost looks like it's like the blade is made of blue glass. This dagger here.
I will
Amongst
flip.
that-
I will flip you for it. Rune.
Amongst that, you've got bones
Hence I
of
win,
both
tells
boglings
you
and-
lose.
You have bones of both boglings and humans.
Oof.
Trill is able to explain to you guys that it seems like the boglings were using this water weird as almost as if it was a god, and they would bring offerings to it. That's
Sorry,
what you
I forgot to count on the silver pieces in this room. What was it?
105. There's also
105.
105 silver pieces. Yeah, 85 gold pieces, 105
Yep.
silver pieces. You can see a glinting of something near the bottom of the pool, but you can't get a good look at it from up here because the water is kind of gross. But you catch a glint of that as you're walking around. And as an update on your
Let's
time,
see if
you
we
guys are
can
now
finish that up.
you guys are now 2 hours and 20 minutes into your delve into this area.
Yeah, we're exhausted here. I'm trying to replenish my dagger supply that I've thrown across the room, and I'll collapse and say, I need rest. Yeah, I'm down to 1 XP.
Can I make a pickpocket roll
Let's see
to
if we can
tell
fish out
Trill
whatever's
what
in
blue
that
dagger?
What was that, sorry?
Go ahead, Todd.
I said I'm going to try and fish out whatever's in that pool that's glinting.
Oh, okay.
Wait. And I will go to the corner and grab my 10-foot pole that they piled in the corner as one of my supply. Use this 10-foot pole.
Oh, much better. Thank you.
You're able to poke around and fish out.
That was a Dell move right there.
You get a small vial that contains a liquid of some origin. It's got a really waxed, overcorked top on this vial with some clear liquid on the inside of it.
It's vile stuff.
Okay. We'll have that checked. Oh, yeah. All right. Stuff. Okay.
So
is
at this point,
is it still flaming at all, the water?
No, the water's kind of gone out at this point.
Okay.
I was gonna say the oil should have burnt out by now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we have this blue dagger. Did you seriously want to go for it, Trill? Because I won't stop you. I'm actually better with my crossbow than I am with the dagger, technically.
Her eyes a gleam. Does it look as though it's of value, or is it just a different color?
Like, yeah, is that decoration? Like, looking at it, is it like weighted, or does it feel like the weight on this is totally off? Like, this is
it feels perfectly balanced, like amazingly
okay, so
balanced. Yeah, exactly. Like the blade of it is see through like glass with a blue tint and slightly cold to the touch.
The blade. I use the daggers too. We're gonna flip for it.
Are you gonna really?
We shall arm wrestle for it.
Yeah, we can play with the knucklebones. Let's do a knucklebone.
Knuckleballs are the children you're here to save.
So we'll do a 2d10 roll, high wins.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. 2d10.
21. Damn.
I'm glad Narek isn't here to see this example of blasphemy and disrespect for those poor children.
Yeah, I know. All right, so out of character here now. We've been playing for just a little bit over 3 hours. Do we want to call it where you guys stay here in the boss room of sorts for a little bit till our next session, and we find a way of bringing David back in?
Mm-hmm. Camp here.
We'll keep the time going. You guys have completely, like I said, 2 hours and 20 minutes in here.
Yeah, gotcha.
It's now 2:20 in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But
Sure.
possibly we stop the game here after 3 hours and pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd say stop it here. Yeah,
It's
a good spot.
We should clear up inventories and everything. Make sure everybody's inventory stuff is set properly after before we start the next session.
Okay.
And to give you guys an idea, you guys have cleared only a small portion of what is out here.
Of course.
It's good for the boundary. You know what I mean, at least. So maybe it'll pick up and move a little faster.
All right.
And so when we come back, if you guys want to do any additional stuff in this room, we'll talk about all that at that point.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Right.
the blue glass dagger, did we actually end up giving that to
Dell
Ygg,
won it.
Okay.
Go for it, Justin.
Me? No.
You don't want it?
No, I don't want cursed items.
No, I'll take it. I'm all about that.
So I've got a 10-foot pole that I created and oil, right? Or actually, I used the oil. So 10-foot pole.
I am still keeping track of stuff that we have on record here as well. So the gold pieces I have in the Boglin break room, those couple coins, and then the ones we just found in the weird room. I think we're just going to leave pretty much all the coins in the rooms for now, right? Is that
No, yeah.
okay?
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Super.
So, and I guess the award for worst rolls has to go to. He stayed alive. That is an excellent point. But
Yes,
Todd.
yeah.
But So if by some chance you do wish to change your dice color, over
Why?
where
What?
over at the bottom left-hand corner where it says players, if you right-click on your player name and go player configuration,
Yeah.
there's a player
Why
color
would that
there.
have anything-
That is the color of your dice.
Okay. Well, I'll. Yeah.
Just in case you want to. I don't know. Maybe
see.
you're superstitious.
Yep, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm afraid if you change it, you're just going to get hit all the time then.
Let's
Yeah.
Right.
That's what my fear is.
Here we go. Okay, there. Boom. Let's see what happens. Oh, it didn't save it. Okay. Well,
So Jason has the award for going through the most characters in this session.
There you go.
You know what? I thought, like, you know what? Okay, we're going back to basic fantasy. So there's a little bit more survivability here because it's not quite as rough as old school. And I'm like, no, it's just as lethal in this system as it is in any other one. So
Yeah, basic fantasy is definitely lethal. Yep.
yeah.
It's really, I mean, basic fantasy and old school essentials aren't really that different if you look at the system side by side.
Yeah.
There's some small differences, but they're both essentially. I mean, old school essentials is BX, and
Yeah, Chris
Basic
just
fantasy is-
modernized it. Roll high,
Yeah.
added an attack bonus versus the Matrix. Yeah, he just modernized it. Yeah.
Yeah.
so that's
good.
how we went through
That
that. Dell, your character's creepy.
Nice.
He's a weird mother trucker.
Yeah. I feel like he's an extension of your Best Left Buried character.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I think I did.
Isn't he?
There you
Yeah.
But you know, I gave me the option of chaotic evil, or chaotic good, and I was like, wouldn't that be?
There is no alignment in basic fantasy. So
No, it's another game I'm playing.
You are.
I was gonna say,
Up, Dale.
basic fantasy has no alignment. So
Oh yeah.
that's just you then at that point.
you.
Yeah.
You being you.
Yeah. You have no excuse, Dal. You're just doing it.
Yeah, you are what you play, brother. You are what you play. Yeah.
I rolled up two characters and I transposed what I was doing. But yeah, I think that's interesting. I mean, especially when you put in the little going back to the monastery. I love to play contrasting
Yeah.
characters to go against that. It's not like David. He's out there. What happened to my character when he's going to come back in this situation? How is he going to work with it? It just gives me more to play off of.
Mm-hmm.
But you know,
I like Foundry. It'll be better when we get a little more time with it, a little faster, a little more.
I think this was just kind of more of a growing pain section right now. I think once we get used to it, it'll get a little bit better. I still kind of like it. So,
How much of this was your work, though, Kevin? I mean, if you
the
booted
map
this up, you wouldn't have any of this, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't have any of this.
Wow, dude, you
have the rule set. So this is using the old school essentials rule set.
Right.
That's cool.
Somebody else made.
Yeah.
But like the map and everything is my making, and the scenario is somebody else's. I just made their map in a different program and brought it here.
Okay.
And
but the lighting and all that stuff is built into the program. You can give light sources and all that, or you did all that.
Yeah. No, you can make I've got a button here. I can click and make a giant light source.
That's sweet.
Right here.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty
but
cool.
no, but it's got a lot of stuff that I like for ease of use because it's actually tracking encumbrance really well. You just have to make sure you give everything its base weight price and stuff like that to kind of go in. But no, it's pretty good. So, anyways, I'm gonna head off. I got some stuff I have to get done here, but had a lot of fun, Kevin. And thanks.
Good job, guys.
Thank you. It's really
Great
fun.
gaming with you guys again. Good seeing
Yeah.
everybody.
Thanks,
Yeah.
David.
Yeah,
you
it's
guys
great.
have
So
a
to
great
speak.
weekend.
Yeah.
Week.
All
Yep.
right.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Awesome.
Take care.
Take care.